You can
Okay.
begin when ready. Sounds muted.
Okay. Are you live, sir? Are you
Yep.
live?
I've been for 45 seconds.
Okay.
When I say start, that means I've already clicked the button.
Um, okay.
Are you not ready? What's going on there?
I'm recording. I clicked record. Okay, so um, like I already said, most brutal police chases in the last 6 months. I don't know why I have a slight obsession now with these chases. They've been super interesting lately. Um, do you like the chases?
We have some obsession with like court, police chases, police events. I don't know why it's humorous to
Something might be
us.
wrong. Something might be wrong with us too. Let's just be honest.
Uh-huh.
We're we're the good kind of special. Just that it is what it is. But anyway, so this is a long one. So we're gonna get started. Here goes.
Crashes, and pit maneuvers. Some of the
Oh,
best chases of the year. Enjoy watching. Little Rock PD and troopers chased this Dodge Charger multiple times during the early morning hours of June 30th. The driver would black out and take city streets at high speeds. He continued jumping on and off Little Rock interstates. Troopers circulated the area until locating the vehicle. Speeds reached 150 plus miles per hour.
Woof.
it's so dark I can't even see it.
Now, if you're traveling at 150 miles an hour, you're hauling balls. Like most.
Well, but they said he keeps blacking out. I'm so confused.
Jeez, man.
Hey, brake checker. Going
Wait,
northbound Commerce.
Oh,
he got brake checked?
he got brake checked and like,
Who
oh
brake
crap.
who brake checks a cop?
This guy apparently. Oh, it's a Charger. That makes sense.
Chargers are sexy.
Trey, call this area. I'm not familiar with it.
Actually, decent cars. Actually,
Northbound Marketplace, Highway 5, Street 75.
it's the only brand of Dodge I actually like.
East on Highway 5. East on Highway 5.
Most dash
Oh
cam,
shit!
most dash cam footage, guys, is pretty bad. So
Why was he stopped there like that?
He then turns onto a lonely two-lane road and ASP swoops in for the pit. They smash into the sedan, drive it partially into a ditch, and pull the driver out of the car.
From the Pinecrest entrance. I'm probably going to need a 1011 from my car.
You're a stupid.
Local records appear to confirm a person who looks like the driver and was booked the same day is facing a slew of charges, including driving with a suspended license, reckless driving, fleeing with extreme indifference, driving while intoxicated, and felony theft by receiving. They were released on July 1st on a $30,000 bond.
Guardians here
Wait,
for you in the moments that matter. Planning for new
you
arrivals.
do a police chase
Making a
and then
comeback.
you get out the
Protecting
next
your
day?
family's future. Behind every
Cause that's it.
life well
Wow, that's a
lived
long commercial.
is a guardian.
Oh my god, can we?
Brooklyn and Queens, home to learners, creators, and leaders. We're here to keep them going strong. New York Presbyterian delivers the
Skip. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm just over these commercials.
On August 10th, 2024, I was sitting at a church on State Highway 284 when I observed a vehicle, a white Kia Optima with Arkansas plates. I noticed the vehicle had improper window tint on the front driver's side window and back driver's side window. I turned onto State Highway 284, traveling northbound, and initiated a traffic stop with the vehicle. The vehicle turned into a private driveway and came to a stop in the driveway.
I thought this was a chase.
It is now.
As I began to exit my patrol vehicle, the vehicle accelerated and began to flee. With my emergency lights activated, I informed Troop D Communications that I was in pursuit of the vehicle.
10-4, turn around on Indian Hills Road.
I don't know if this is my Grand Theft Auto kind of thing, but like when I'm trying to get away from the cops, I'm trying to stay in a straight line and just go as fast as I can.
The vehicle exited the
I don't wanna
driveway
turn.
and began fleeing north on State Highway 284. During the pursuit, the vehicle drove recklessly and showed no regard for public safety.
Ooh.
This cop's a little bit aggressive.
Yeah. He hit him
As
like
the
3
vehicle was
times.
turning left into Indian Hills Apartments, I performed a TVI to the rear left side of the vehicle.
And it didn't work. What is this person doing? Would you think that you keep just going around in the same area that is...
We're coming to a stop.
Oh shit, driving through the apartments.
Well, there are cars back there, so they must have known that they could...
The suspect vehicle came to a stop at an apartment building, exited the vehicle, and began to flee on foot. The suspect fled on foot until entering a parked vehicle and locked himself inside. I gave the suspect multiple commands to exit the vehicle, and he refused to comply. As the suspect unlocked the door and stepped out of the vehicle, I grabbed the suspect's right arm as the suspect would not comply and placed him onto the ground. After gaining control on the suspect, he was placed into custody without further incident. After the suspect was in custody, he was identified as Andre Rashad Hancock. On June 3rd, 2024, I was conducting traffic enforcement in my fully marked patrol vehicle with painted insignias in the area northbound on Interstate 95, north of State Road 808, when I spotted a white sedan traveling at a high rate of speed inside the express lanes. I paced the vehicle from the general purpose lanes, traveling at 90 miles per hour in a 65 mile per hour zone. I paced the vehicle in the inside express lanes while I was in the center general purpose lanes.
I need them to clean their windows.
Pull out the brake, hands out the window now.
There's too much traffic for that. I thought that was gonna happen.
Cruiser's slow.
There's too many people on the road for this, though. Wait, you switching lanes with the wrong
As
blinker
we
on,
passed
dude?
State Road 794,
Oh, yeah.
the vehicle had increased speeds of 100 miles per hour in a 65 mile per hour zone. As we
I was
exited the
surprised I
express lanes and
got
approached
that
Congress
right.
Avenue, Mr. Rivas was in and out of the lanes, traveling at a high rate of speed of 140 miles per hour in a 65 mile per hour zone. and driving in the right shoulder briefly as he continued his attempts to flee and elude me in a marked patrol vehicle with emergency lights and sirens activated, showing a wanton disregard for the safety of persons and property.
Whoa. Wait, this sidecar cams too?
Oh, yeah.
That's a nice vehicle.
It's Lincoln, I think.
Mr. Rivas then took the northbound Interstate 95 exit ramp to Linton Boulevard, changing lanes into the outside exit ramp lane.
Top of that tree.
I positioned my patrol vehicle to the left of Mr. Rivas' vehicle and executed a right side pit maneuver to stop the vehicle. The shrubbery, trees, and extremely dark tint made it difficult to see the occupants of the vehicle, so I made several attempts to command Mr. Rivas to show me his hands. Mr. Rivas stated his windows wouldn't work, but he could exit through the sunroof. Attempts to breach the passenger side door and windows were unsuccessful. After removing the vehicle from the wood line, a vehicle inventory and search were conducted to arrest. On the rear right passenger floorboard, I spotted a red bag containing a green leafy substance, which through my training and experience, I believe to be marijuana. After leaving the scene, I had Mr. Rivas transferred into my custody from Trooper Alston. Mr. Rivas spontaneously uttered to me that the substance was indeed marijuana.
Well, what state is this? Isn't weed legal? Shit.
On June 5th, 2024, I was on patrol as a criminal interdiction unit member with my K-9 in Miami-Dade County, Florida.
Ooh.
While patrolling the Northwest 2nd Avenue area, I observed two motorcycles traveling north at a high rate of speed.
Oh
One
no.
motorcycle with a male occupant and another with a female occupant. As felony officer Botello and I began to overtake the motorcycles, they began to speed up in an attempt to elude by running a steady red light at the intersection of Northwest South Avenue and Northwest 191st Street. Upon approaching the intersection with Northwest 199th Street, we attempted to place our patrol vehicle in front of both motorcycles with our emergency lights activated.
Now you know with a motorcycle that's bad.
Yeah, that's very bad.
They can't T-bone you on a bike. Yeah, so end up dead.
Both motorcycles began to flee and elude at high speeds east on 199th Street from Northwest 2nd Avenue. Miami Regional Communication Center was advised, and a pursuit was initiated. Both motorcycles were traveling at high speeds while running steady red lights on Northwest 199th Street. Both motorcycles later merged onto southbound Interstate 95 from Eves Dairy Road. At this point, speeds varied from 90 miles per hour to 110 miles per hour while traveling all over the road without regard for public safety.
When people, especially on a motorcycle, like you have no regard for your own life at this point.
No. No, motorcycles are very, very dangerous. Super dangerous.
Passing 199th Street now. 199th Street. Southbound from last year.
Get out of the way.
You got a 20 on a motorcycle.
I don't like when stuff is at night.
Still southbound, about to pass Plenty Garden Circle.
So a lot of these chases happen at night.
Yeah.
It's gonna be motorcycle with a
It just
female
feels
rider,
like
black leggings, shirt,
at night,
black male,
you know,
riding a second motorcycle,
it's hard to see.
green shirt, and it looks like jeans. Southbound, approaching the Glades, speeds of 100. Two motorcycles, male.
If you're an illegal alien, this runway is your future because you're headed home. I'm Chris.
Fuck out of here.
Male, green shirt,
Sorry.
female, and the other motorcycle, black leggings, black t-shirt. Approaching the Glades at 100.
As the motorcycles approached the Golden Glades interchange, the male subject and the female separated, and felony officer Hernandez joined the pursuit where he became primary. The male subject exited Interstate 95 onto US 441, and the female subject continued traveling south on Interstate 95. Felony officer Hernandez and I continued pursuing the female subject. The female subject continued traveling at high speeds while cutting in between vehicles. The female subject then exited on Northwest 103rd Street.
He's got some balls. Get out the way!
The
Out of
female
the oh my
suspect
god!
continued fleeing recklessly and driving on the right shoulder. The female subject later exited onto Northwest 151st Street, fleeing in a westerly direction against traffic.
Oh, she was behind the cop.
Secondary unit now, Miami. Southbound, passing 125. Traffic is now medium. Speeds on. Traffic is now medium.
The female subject turned right onto northbound Northwest 7th Avenue, where she continued traveling the wrong way of traffic, almost striking multiple vehicles head-on.
That dude was in the way.
I mean, she's lucky that she's not in a car and that they can't hit her at this high rate of speed like they would hit a vehicle.
No.
Because she wouldn't survive.
No, there's no way. Not at that speed. There's no way.
Even if any wrong move she makes, she could die. And she's putting these police in danger with having to zigzag out of all this traffic.
Upon approaching the intersection of Northwest 7th Avenue and Northwest 160th block, the female suspect attempted to make an evasive maneuver by quickly turning onto the northbound lanes of Northwest 7th Avenue.
Signal 4, signal 4.
As a result of her evasive maneuver, the female suspect intentionally struck the left side of my patrol vehicle, resulting in the female suspect falling from the motorcycle. The female suspect was approached and taken into custody. Miami-Dade Fire Rescue was immediately requested for medical assistance. The female suspect was later identified as Daniela M. Montoya. Montoya was immediately transported to Ventura Hospital for medical treatment. On April 29, 2024,
What about the
at
guy?
approximately 11:20 a.m., I observed a black Dodge
got away.
Charger traveling at an estimated speed of over 110 miles per hour in a posted 60 mile per hour zone on I-275 North, west of SR 688. The violator continued to accelerate, weaving through all lanes of traffic from left to right, right to left. The driver operated the vehicle with willful or wanton disregard for the motoring public.
Sometimes I just wish that people would just like, you see the siren and you just start to shift. Ooh, look at that water.
I know, right?
I think that's water.
While never losing sight of the violator, I observed the vehicle continuing to travel over 110 miles per hour and cutting in and out of traffic. I positioned my fully marked patrol car to the left side of the vehicle to get a description of the driver. I observed a light-skinned black male with a heavy hair in the driver's seat, a female in the front passenger seat, and a black male in the second row left seat.
See, that's where I would freak out too. Like if I was in a car with somebody that went on a chase like this, I'd be like, dude, like let me the fuck out. Cause now, especially now we know that they're gonna T-bone you to stop you. I don't want to die. That could have caused an accident with what he just did just there.
The violator traveled in excess 130 miles per hour north on I-275, continued to make evasive maneuvers, cutting across all lanes of travel, and using the left shoulder to pass all traffic. The violator exceeded speeds of 147 miles per hour as I was traveling at 147 miles per hour, and the violator continued to pull away.
Oh, shh. Was that a parked car or a moving car? Yeah, they got out and ran.
Both the driver and passenger fled on foot, traveling south on South Louis Avenue. The passenger continued south on South Louis Avenue, south of Estrella Street, and the driver made a left, traveling east on West Estrella Street. Then, through the private property on West Estrella Street. I continued attempting to locate the driver, but lost visual contact with both the driver and passenger. A perimeter was established around South Louis Avenue and West Estrella Street, while FHP K-9 conducted a field search. They located the driver matching the description, hiding inside a garbage can on Henderson Boulevard. The driver was placed under arrest and brought back to the scene.
Well, I mean, we did see somebody hide in an outhouse, right? So, not that far-fetched.
On April 25th, 2024, I was conducting traffic enforcement on State Road 52 at Kent Grove Road, monitoring westbound traffic. A white Nissan Altima passed me in the center lane at a high rate of speed. With a visual estimate of 100 miles per hour, I caught up to the white Nissan just east of Shady Hills Road and pace clocked the vehicle at 103 miles per hour to 111 miles per hour in a posted 45 mile per hour zone.
Oh my God. What the hell was that doing in the middle of the road?
I made the U-turn behind the white Nissan and began traveling eastbound on SR 52. The suspect vehicle then entered onto the Suncoast Parkway, traveling southbound.
I am 1031 eastbound. Correction, he's going to be going right on 589 southbound. 589 southbound for State Road 52.
Thought that truck was gonna come over on top of him.
I continued pursuing the white Nissan southbound at speeds over 115 miles per hour. The suspect was passing vehicles in the center median and on the outside shoulder. The suspect was driving in a reckless manner with willful and wanton disregard for the safety of persons or property.
You gotta love it when other people are cooperating with the police. Not letting them through. Oh, never mind. Shame on you, Van. Shame on you.
Nah, he would have passed him on the other side.
Well, he had it. I thought they had it.
There are people that will help the police too. Like,
The
they'll step on
suspect
the brake.
eventually entered back onto the Suncoast Parkway, traveling southbound, where Sergeant Dominic Howard took over the pursuit in his fully marked Florida Highway Patrol vehicle.
Eastbound 116 outside lane. South of 54.
Oh, I missed it.
Sergeant Howard had his lights and siren activated, and the suspect still failed to stop. The suspect lost control of his vehicle and spun counterclockwise just south of the State Road 54 entrance ramp to SR 589. The suspect began to travel the wrong way down the entrance ramp, northbound on the southbound entrance ramp towards oncoming traffic.
When your kids' playtime turns into complete chaos.
The suspect was actively resisting and failed to place his hands behind his back. After several loud verbal commands and Sergeant Howard and I maneuvering his arms and hands, the suspect was placed into custody. While attempting to search the suspect for weapons, he became combative and was flailing his legs and tried to kick at several officers. The suspect was also combative while being placed in the back of the patrol car and was kicking at officers. While inventorying the white Nissan for the tow company, several baggies containing a white powdery substance were located. On April 19th, 2024,
Sometimes just take the drug charge. Don't run.
Highway Patrol was on
Just make it
patrol in
worse.
Wakulla County, Florida, working an off-duty employment job. I was operating my agency-issued patrol vehicle with agency insignia and other jurisdictional markings prominently displayed on it. At approximately 12:24 a.m., the Tallahassee Regional Communication Center received a stolen vehicle. The stolen vehicle was for a white Land Rover bearing
Sorry
Florida
for those
license
that
plate
have
number.
sensitive eyes. You're sensitive to flashing. Sorry about that.
Huh?
Some people are sensitive to flashing
Oh.
stuff. And I was just saying, I apologize for that. That's actually the video.
Oh yeah, we don't have any control over that. Oh, because it's affecting my camera.
It is.
At approximately 12:45 a.m., I intercepted the pursuit as the backup officer, and my respective patrol vehicles' emergency equipment was activated and in use. The driver's driving was dangerously reckless in their attempt to evade capture. The vehicle was
This
traveling
vehicle
at
was
extremely
actually,
high speeds within
retired.
residential areas and other non-residential areas. The driver reached speeds well over 120 miles per hour on several occasions, ran several stop signs, and several steady red lights. Neither roadway driven had a speed limit greater than 55 miles per hour.
Almost lost control of it.
The vehicle continued traveling westbound on East Orange Avenue, approaching the intersection of Blairstone Road. The driver disregarded a steady red light at the stated intersection and continued westbound on East Orange Avenue as I closed the distance to set up for a pit maneuver.
Oh, we're letting him.
That's a nice. Wait, we're doing police chases driving a Range Rover?
It's a Range Rover. Yeah.
It's an expensive car to be doing that in. Yeah, there was no point in showing that.
Oh yeah, he ate that
I then
fence.
repositioned my vehicle and successfully performed a pit on the vehicle.
And
the vehicle
flipped it.
rolled onto its left side and collided with a wooden fence. As a result of the successful pit, the driver and passenger became entrapped inside the vehicle and were helped out by assisting officers and myself. Both
That's
were
too
transported
funny.
to the Tallahassee Memorial Hospital.
Nothing like trying to evade the police and then being stuck and needing their help.
Stuck here.
On June 25th, 2024, at approximately 10:29 p.m., the Lake Worth Regional Communications Center dispatched a stolen black Honda Civic bearing Florida tag number in the area of Interstate 95 northbound near Hypaluxo Road. The information was received from the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office.
Okay, the person is outside the car, so how does this chase begin? Wait, what am I missing?
Somebody flew
They
by.
pulled over.
I think. The vehicle here.
Wait, you pull over and then you...
I activated the emergency blue lights on my marked FHP vehicle to initiate contact. Upon doing so, the vehicle began to travel northbound on Interstate 95, and I notified the LWRCC that I was following the stolen vehicle. The vehicle did not
Oh,
stop,
stolen vehicle.
continuing to flee while my emergency lights and sirens were activated.
It's like, what'd he do? That makes sense.
I don't know, I'm just thoroughly confused because the cam we was watching, they pulled behind another disabled vehicle. I was confused. Oh, he tried that pit maneuver early. Oh, shit.
He's gonna resume.
Wait a
Just
minute.
south of 45th Street on
How did
Interstate
he-
95 northbound, I performed a right side pit maneuver. The vehicle rotated towards the outside shoulder and made contact with the guardrail, but continued northbound after the driver regained control.
He gonna get you again, sir. He gonna get you again.
Kinda like that. Oh, he took the bumper off the front.
Oh, oh,
Look.
how is he keeps getting control?
Because the officer's not doing the pit maneuver correctly.
Oh, some of them spins had him spin out of control. He just was able to regain himself.
It's a Honda. Hondas have good maneuverability.
I attempted a second right side pit maneuver near 45th Street, which was unsuccessful, and the vehicle continued northbound.
I don't know, but they're making this look fun.
There it is.
He did that the first time. He sent that car spinning. Look, he got away again. Where's another?
He's not doing it correctly.
Where's another cop car to block him in?
I then performed a third left side pit maneuver just south of Blue Heron Boulevard, causing the vehicle to rotate and slide with a guardrail. The vehicle came to a stop on the outside shoulder facing south. I positioned my marked vehicle on the right side, while Trooper Thomas positioned his vehicle in front of the stolen car.
He backed
Wait,
up.
he got out again?
He backed up. Guys.
Yep, get in. Somebody get in front of his ass. That's the fourth time he's been hit and spun out. Well, fourth time he's been hit, but the third spin out.
The vehicle exited towards Blue Heron Boulevard, where I performed a fourth right side pit maneuver. This pit was successful, and the vehicle came to a complete stop on the exit ramp to Blue Heron Boulevard, partially in the right turn lane and outside shoulder. After the pit, Trooper Thomas and I conducted a high-risk felony stop and detained all 3 occupants.
As I got to know my peers and my classmates, and as I got to meet the professor.
On June 24th, 2024, this chase begins when police received a report of a stolen Nissan Kicks. A few hours later, it was spotted by one of the police crews. They called back for backup because they needed an officer who was certified to perform a pit maneuver. The video starts as the cop...
Oh, you gotta be certified for this maneuver? How do you go from 65 miles an hour to 18? It's crazy. I like that this one shows you how fast they're going.
Yeah, this one's
After it became clear that the suspect
better.
was not going to voluntarily stop, the officer began attempting to stop the stolen vehicle.
That's why that OnStar thing is a game changer. It will shut the car, the thing that shuts the car off. I need to know why all these chases was in June. I guess people wanted to get locked up for the summer.
People are dumb.
No, let's go to jail for the summer.
Let's go to jail forever.
I don't want to pay the electricity bill.
As soon as there was a clear patch of road with no other road issues, the officer drove closer and performed a pit maneuver. The suspect was unlucky and flew past the guardrail and down onto the highway, where he flipped several times and was left lying on the roof. Medics were called to the scene. After being checked out, the suspect was transported to jail.
That's an auto jail.
On June 4th, 2024, at approximately 11:35 p.m., North Little Rock PD officer Roderick Quinn is en route to back up a fellow officer on traffic stop. As he is about to pull in behind his fellow officer, he hears a vehicle doing donuts in a parking lot.
Yeah.
Somebody did that over here and shocked the hell out of me. Like, what are you doing donuts for? In the middle of the road.
People are silly.
Is the officer doing a donut?
Continuously doing donuts in the parking lot.
Yeah.
At Kroger.
Number 5, he's refusing to stop.
Ticket 3.
You can't be fucking around like that by a gas station. One wrong move and the whole shit blow up.
He's messing with it now.
Why don't you just leave? I think the person is just playing around at this point.
There's 2.
Why would you stay in the parking lot and just keep going around and around?
Yeah, 10-4, we're still running around the parking lot right now.
He's messing with him.
That car sound beat up.
Yeah, it's an old cruiser.
Sound a little crickety.
That's how you know it's
Raider
old.
35. Attempt to almost strike our units.
Means it's been driven a lot.
Oh, so when things sound like they're cracking, that means they've been overused?
Pretty much.
He's fleeing now. We're on camp.
Oh, there we go. the roadway now.
I mean, I wouldn't have kept going in a circle.
Light traffic yielding. 80.
Oh, you can hear it.
The North Little Rock Police Department was in pursuit
hear
of
how old
Interstate
that
30
engine
westbound
is.
near mile marker 142. They were in pursuit of a black Toyota Camry displaying Arkansas license plates for reckless driving. The North Little Rock Police Department was advising speeds of 100 plus miles per hour during the pursuit. The North Little Rock Police Department requested assistance from the Arkansas State Police with the pursuit.
Yeah, it's basically city police.
Cannon 5 on the second. 30 West, coming up to Curtis Sykes, speeds 100, no traffic.
He's hauling.
I, Trooper Blaine Lucas, was able to intercept the pursuit on Interstate 30 westbound at mile marker 139. I was able to take primary in the pursuit on Interstate 30 westbound at the South Interchange. I was able to catch up to the suspect vehicle, and once there was a break in traffic, I used the right front corner of my patrol unit to make contact with the left rear corner of the suspect vehicle.
TVI for 138.
I performed a TVI to bring the pursuit to a stop. The suspect vehicle spun out, causing the rear to make contact with the median concrete where it all came to a stop. I turned around to assist the North Little Rock Police Department with a felony traffic stop on the vehicle. The driver was taken into custody without further incident. I obtained photographs of the suspect vehicle and of my patrol unit to be
Was it a female?
The scene was then turned over to the North Little Rock Police Department. On December 3rd, 2023, it all started when an officer noticed a 2010 Dodge
SUV,
Challenger
yes.
that was speeding. After some time, he
Now we know the woman is crazy too,
the
right?
officer activated special lights and the
You gotta
Dodge
do what you
began
gotta
to stop.
do.
Females evade police also.
Oh, here we go, another sports car.
More like another runner.
Another Charger. Yep, gone.
Did you see how the cop ran?
He's like, forget it.
The suspect began running away.
He knew.
Oh goodness,
Come
that
on,
was
man.
funny. He looked like a cartoon character doing that.
Right.
Wait, you can't run from the police and then can't even control your car.
He wrecked out.
Give me a 16 started.
Oh, he ran
Suspect
out.
drove at a high rate of speed, about 160 miles an hour, and failed to negotiate a left-hand curve in the roadway. Came to the final rest upright, facing west on the roadside ditch.
I mean, if you're gonna run
Short
from the
time
police,
later,
at
paramedics arrived
least
and determined that the driver
be able to
good
handle your
car.
vehicle.
Such a good car.
EMS is 97. We hadn't located anybody yet. Quite a large debris field, so we're taking our time trying to clear it.
So slow. I told you.
Even my commercials are funny.
On July
I
6,
wonder why.
2024, I, Trooper Calvert, was sitting at the North Little Rock Police Department, NLRPD, Justice Center when NLRPD advised that they were in pursuit of a vehicle near East Broadway. The vehicle was described as a red Chevrolet pickup. NLRPD advised that they were heading west on Broadway at speeds of approximately 40 miles per hour. I intercepted the vehicle at East Broadway and Poplar and became primary in the pursuit.
You got a right rear tire failure. That thing's leaning bad.
I followed the vehicle on East Broadway west through the intersection with Main and Maple Streets. Speeds were approximately 40 miles per hour. I attempted 2 TBIs between the intersection of East Broadway and Willow and East Broadway and Broadway, along the left side of the vehicle. I was too shallow when executing the TBIs, and the suspect was able to drive out of both of these attempts. The suspect continued to flee south over the Broadway Bridge, and Sergeant Gabe Monroe became primary in the pursuit. Sergeant Monroe moved into position along the right side of the vehicle and performed a TBI. The vehicle rotated clockwise 90 degrees and struck the concrete barrier on the right shoulder. The vehicle continued rotating clockwise 360 degrees and continued driving southbound at slow speeds. The suspect vehicle again struck the concrete barrier and came to a rest. On Monday, June 3rd, 2024, at approximately 9:39 a.m., I was patrolling Interstate 555 southbound near mile marker 46. I observed a white Nissan Versa in front of me and learned that the vehicle was uninsured after running the license plate through ACIC. I activated my overhead blue lights to initiate a traffic stop at mile marker 46.
I wonder what makes them do that. Just randomly put in a license plate number.
Yeah, I don't know.
The Nissan Versa took the exit and continued over the overpass on Wood Springs Road. At this point, the vehicle was traveling only around 45 to 50 miles per hour. We continued southbound on Parker Road at a normal rate of speed, but the driver still refused to pull over. We stopped at the red light facing south on Parker with the intersection of Southwest Drive. I exited my patrol car and commanded the driver to pull into the parking lot to her right.
Stop. Pull in the parking lot. No.
That's Trippy Good TV.
You gotta wonder, do these people's cars that get stolen, do they get replaced after they've been, you know, T-boned, flipped, and damaged? Do insurance companies, you know,
Not usually.
no, what I'm saying, do insurance companies take it out on the insurer?
They may.
I don't even know why he tried getting out the car.
At 9:43 a.m., I attempted to do a TBI on the vehicle, and it left the roadway into the ditch on the west side of the on-ramp. The driver was able to drive the vehicle out of the ditch and continued south on the interstate, reaching speeds over 100 miles per hour.
You know, the thing is, the cop car looks closer than it actually is. Cause I thought it would have been able to hit her at that point.
He's tried twice. Oh, there it is.
Oh shit!
Oh. I think he wrecked out
I
too that
attempted the
time.
TBI, which resulted in the vehicle going into the concrete wall on the right side of the road. After the TBI, I started a fishtail going towards the wire barrier. At the same time, the Nissan Versa was coming back towards me.
Damn, they got her out real fast.
Barrier with the driver's side of my patrol vehicle. The vehicle came to its final rest, facing back north on the southbound lanes. I approached the vehicle with my gun drawn and then dragged the driver out of the passenger side of the vehicle. I was able to place the driver into custody and call for an ambulance.
Oh, we finally hit it. We hit something that happened this year.
Corporal Desmond Benton and I were assisting the Washington County Sheriff's Office with apprehending the attached subject. The subject, Jacob Kenneth Dunn, had an outstanding felony warrant and has fled from law enforcement numerous times in the recent weeks. Once behind the attached vehicle, a gray 2019 Kia Sorento, Washington County Sheriff's deputies attempted to conduct a traffic stop on the vehicle after positively identifying Dunn as the driver. After attempting to conduct a traffic stop, the vehicle refused to stop and began to flee. At this time, Washington County deputies requested state police to take over the pursuit, and I became the primary pursuit unit near Emma Avenue and Old Missouri Road.
I'm chicken shit. I would be too scared to run a red light at a high speed like that.
Most people, you know, if they hear police, they're gonna stop.
Residential, I can't see you just yet. Speed's about 90. That's a revival type of echo. Pastor Rose, eastbound in Washington. We're going to be south on Huntsville. We're east on Emma, my apologies. South on Huntsville. Yeah, we're southbound on Huntsville. I'm trying to get a TV out here. Yeah, we're trying to do that. Southbound Butterfield. Speed still about 50. Yeah, we're speed still 50.
Shit. Speed's about 50. Speed's about 80.
Actually, it's 101.
3,
Going
5, 7.
It's a very high rate of speed to also be trying to T-bone somebody.
Mike Capel here, Patriot Software's founder. My second grade teacher asked the class, what do you want to be when you grow up?
TBI. Back westbound. Okay, I'm primary southbound Butterfield Coach.
Southbound Butterfield Coach. 494 secondary unit still speaking. There comes secondary unit.
Out of vehicle, stand by. Westbound on Joyce.
Westbound Joyce.
I believe, look on the AVL.
45 used that car, but they came out. Speed is 100 on Greg, still southbound.
I'm amazed that all of these are at night.
West on North Street.
Visibility is so much harder at night.
After the vehicle turned west onto North Street, Trooper Surratt attempted to TBI, and the vehicle swerved into Trooper Surratt's unit, causing it to become disabled.
45's out of it.
45.
I'm primary, the suspect is losing tires.
tires.
For your primary suspect, please.
That's not good.
We got a little bit of traffic right here. Turning on Steamboat.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
As the vehicle was attempting to turn north onto Steamboat
I
Drive,
noticed most of them
both men
just
used
get
the
out.
CBI
They
bumpers
give
to
up
push the
once they're
vehicle
caught.
into the curb, stopping the vehicle. Jacob Dunn, driver, faces 2 kidnapping charges, 1 felony fleeing charge, 1 first-degree criminal mischief charge, and 1 reckless driving charge. He is held at the Washington County Jail on a $50,000 bond.
That's not bad.
Hey, calm down, calm down. No, that was... Calm down, calm down. It's over with. Okay, we know. Calm down. We all calm down, all right?
On Friday, the 20th of December 2024, I, Trooper Chase Landry, observed a Chrysler 300 traveling east on Highway 40. As I noticed the vehicle,
Not around
it was exiting
Christmas.
the entrance ramp at the 152-mile marker, merging onto Interstate 40, nearly colliding with
5
another
days
vehicle.
before Christmas.
I began to follow the Chrysler as it changed lanes in a safe manner. The vehicle
Because holidays
then
don't get a
headed
break.
on US
No.
Highway 67. And I observed an
They're
Arkansas
actually
license
out
plate, which
in
was confirmed
more
to be
force
expired.
on holidays.
56, 1037.
Emergency crews get no time on holidays. None.
He just blacked out on speeds about 70. Getting off 40 west. He did black out. Speeds about 100.
Those dudes tall, man.
That's the church right now. Speeds still about 100.
The suspect then traveled west on Interstate 40 at speeds reaching 150 miles per hour.
Oh my god.
30. 33. God damn.
I think the fastest I've ever like the highest speed I've ever gone was like 90 miles an hour. But the kind of car that I
Fastest I've ever
had,
gone was 150.
Westbound on Colonel Glenn. Westbound Colonel
Shit.
my car had like really good pickup. So even though I was like going 90, it didn't feel like it.
Where to go? North on Bowman. Correction. Staying westbound Colonel Glenn.
17 Little I'm secondary on call. We're passing this.
Oh, stop!
Speed to 90. Returning. Gonna go north on Robson.
Oh shit!
Wrecked.
What did he hit? Oh, they must
He
have
hit
T-boned
he
him.
hit the stop sign on the center divider.
When the suspect attempted to make a left turn onto Lawson Road, he lost control and crashed into a Subaru dealership gate. After the crash,
that
Curry
what he
fled
hit?
on foot, but was later apprehended by
He
Trooper
hit the
Hunter.
Subaru dealership.
And you're- Oh, and then he tried to run. Here's my thing: if you're gonna run, at least be good at it.
During an inventory of Curry's vehicle, I discovered a black backpack in the back seat containing 2 pounds of suspected marijuana, 14 boxes of psychoactive mushrooms, each weighing 4 grams, 47 suspected ecstasy pills.
Jeez.
I mean, honestly, you're just better off getting the drug charge than having to add the chase onto it.
He added the chase onto it and the reckless driving.
On November 2nd, 2024,
Yeah.
around 11:21 a.m., I was stationary in the
just
right
makes it
shoulder of
worse when
Interstate
they find the
40 near
drug.
White Oak, observing the flow of eastbound traffic. I noticed a black Cadillac passenger car with an Arkansas used car dealer license plate come over the hill behind me in the left lane. My rear radar confirmed that the vehicle was traveling 109 miles per hour in a 65 mile per hour zone. After I pulled out onto the intersection from the right shoulder, I noticed the Cadillac changed lanes in traffic and began to accelerate past other vehicles.
Dude, go. Get out of the way. Sorry, tow truck guy, but you get out of the way.
No, move, bitch. Get out the way.
We might need you here in a minute.
Oh, that's fast. Oh, that's fast. You see how fast he got up on top of him?
That's a Cadillac too. Those things haul. And he's making us look like we're standing still. 120.
Yeah.
This guy's moving.
I'm happy to see people like literally pulling over. But how are you going 120 and losing the car?
Yeah, and he's accelerating. He's at 150. Like the officer
As
can't
we
keep
traveled
up.
south on I-430, the suspect reached speeds over 135 miles per hour, passing traffic and showing no regard for any human life.
Oh, not quite.
Okay, you hit the median, he's turning around in the median.
Where'd he go?
Alright, he's gonna try to go the wrong way in the median. It's a white male driver.
Oh shit.
I'm by him.
Going back northbound on 430.
That was close.
That was real close. What he's trying to do is he's trying to stop him. Oh, dude.
Move. Thank you.
Bridge. Going way too fast for a bridge.
But that Jeep couldn't even move because the car was sitting on the side of him not
debris
moving.
near exit 5, as if the suspect had taken the exit.
Alright, he wrecked out,
He's like, fuck it, I give up.
Nah, he's pissed.
That's what that was. He's like, I give up, I'm done. Or, like, your interpretation?
No, his car gave up.
What is wrong with me?
Oh no, he's upset at himself. He's like, what's wrong with me?
Give me one good reason why you ran. Because I was scared, man. I was gonna write you a speeding ticket, brother. I was so scared.
People also run because they're scared.
Huh?
There's no
Due
reason
to the
to run.
collision, Mr. Bollock was transported to
Scared
Baptist
of what'll
Medical
happen
Center,
if I
where
get
he was
caught
medically
after running,
cleared to
then
be transported to Pulaski County
Right.
Detention
Just
Center.
stop.
His charges are listed: fleeing by vehicle, substantial danger or death, reckless driving, speeding more than 15 over the speed limit. August 10th, 2024, at approximately 0:30 a.m., I initiated a traffic stop on the attached vehicle for
12:30
driving the
a.m.
wrong way on the interstate.
0030 is 12:30. For those that are not on military time.
I was wondering what this was.
I observed
You see at the
vehicle
bottom?
traveling southbound in the northbound lanes of travel near the 67-mile marker. I proceeded to get behind the vehicle with my blue lights and emergency siren activated. The vehicle did not stop and continued southbound. I continued to follow the vehicle with blue lights and sirens with due regard for the oncoming traffic.
I didn't notice that this thing at the bottom is mic, brakes, lights, siren.
Yeah, because the system can't read what's being said. It just knows the sounds. And I'll be right back.
You want me to pause?
Yes.
Okay. Excuse us while we take a brief moment.
I'm back.
Okay. I am on my way. Your BRB came at good timing.
Sorry, my... have to use the little boy's room. Sorry, guys.
Are you really?
I was like, woof!
Alright. We are back at it. Oh, he's not even going that fast. Are you trying to T-bone at 20 miles an hour? I take that back. I guess you can... He looks lost. Did you see that? The driver looked lost. He's like, huh?
Near the 63-mile marker, the vehicle continued to disregard my blue lights and sirens. At this time, traffic became clear to perform a TVI on the
Look at
vehicle.
his face.
After performing the TVI, I placed the driver, Michael Jackson, into custody and in the rear of my patrol vehicle. While making contact with Jackson, it was clear that he was very intoxicated due to a heavy odor of intoxicants, bloodshot and watery eyes, slurred and incoherent speech, and manner of driving.
I'm sorry.
June 27, 2022, Lanoke County, Arkansas. When a man steals a dump truck from his ex-employer, seemingly out of a blind attempt to get even, law enforcement answers the call. Since the theft takes place in Lanoke County, Arkansas, the sheriff's office responds, as does Arkansas State Police. But this isn't your usual vehicle pursuit, since the guy's behind the wheel of almost a literal tank, making stopping it difficult.
I mean, that's a whole new level of stealing.
For a while, all law enforcement can do is trail behind, lights and sirens going, while hoping the suspect doesn't tear through some innocent person's car.
Which is true. You can't really, like, do a lot in these kind of pursuits because they're so big that you'll easily total the police car. Easily.
I say just cut it off. Like, someone get the front, someone get the back and block it in.
No, it'll ram you down.
I'm gonna be primary on this pursuit.
Oh, they can use the floor spike.
Yeah.
Talking to Canada, they've got spike strip.
Yeah, they're working on the spike strip. Oh, jeez.
We're south on Climber Road.
Grip, stability, precision. That's the essence of driving. Lawfin.
I'm sorry, click by my mouth.
Stop right there. Trying. Make sure you're clear. He's trying south.
Why is he doing all these turns?
South on Singleton.
Turning back.
Or can you not go straight?
Shit.
If we can't see, should we assume the officer can't see?
Nope. Yeah, he's gonna stop.
He's trying to hit me with a rock.
Time for a new cruiser, sir. This vehicle sound a little rickety-rack.
Off-roading.
South on Danny Glover, come up 236. We're south on 89.
Was stealing your ex-employer's vehicle really worth it?
Considering it's grand theft, you know.
We're southbound on Lingo Road.
Like, what is gonna really come of this, sir? And why does he keep turning? It's like they're going in circles, right?
I'm not sure.
Oh. Oh.
Spikes.
We get a first one look at the spikes, yeah.
Get out of the way!
It's taking too long.
Well, he's not trying to. There's other vehicles not respecting what he's doing. Oh, shit. That was close. That was super close.
However, they start plotting and decide to try spike strips on the dump truck. That doesn't seem to really slow the suspect down at all, but it admittedly was worth a try.
It's down 294.
The truck was being driven by 29-year-old Trevor Strickland when it crashed into an Arkansas State Police car that was blocking Lingo Road. Strickland continued through the wreckage as deputies pursued him. The trooper was not injured during the crash and escaped the vehicle before impact.
Oh, he got lucky. Oh, damn.
The truck. Oh,
you
look at the
heard
view
it.
of it. Damn. Good thing he got out the car.
He just totaled out 58 unit.
Yeah, that state trooper done.
I don't see why they don't corner it.
I'm on West on Carson from 15.
You saw how he tried?
I know, but I'm saying, like, if they have like one on each
That's
side,
when the
maybe.
ASP captain tells all units in the area, take him out. It's time for the gloves to come off, since it's clear the suspect will harm troopers and deputies if given the chance. That's when the trooper in our camera car calls out over the radio that once he can, he'll shoot the dump truck's engine using his shotgun.
Don't mind me, sign.
Right? That's not a good place for you to be.
And he does just that, at least 3 times. Then another deputy spikes the tires again, which still doesn't seem to work. That's when a trooper fires his AR-15 at one of the front tires. It's actually quite difficult to blow out a tire with a gun, so the fact that he succeeds is impressive.
There it is.
This is intense.
We're back eastbound Carson Bridge at North Alma. Yes.
I just figured that they got one in the front and then got cars on the side of it.
No, he's gonna run you off the road.
Is this person Popo, really? Are you really driving in these people's yards? And shooting? I'm done. Oh my god.
Yeah, they're trying to take out the tires.
I understand, but this is not even like a violent situation. You know, like, this is not like some murderous, like, criminal.
With a dump truck
run.
disabled, troopers tase the thief and arrest him, bringing the reign of terror to an end. And now we know just how difficult it is to take down a dump truck. Strickland was not injured and was taken into custody. Originally charged with attempted murder, which is a Class A felony, theft by receiving, Class B felony, and fleeing with serious injury, Class C felony.
Are they
sentenced
gonna?
to Arkansas Department of Corrections for 180 months and suspended sentence for 60 months. Fined $485.
That's it?
On Friday, August 23rd, 2024, at
He should
approximately
pay
8
for them
p.m.,
vehicles to be
I,
fixed.
Trooper Carter Lazenby, observed a silver Dodge Charger traveling north on South Division
Not
Street,
even.
fleeing from multiple Blytheville police officers.
There were 4
near the Love
total
Travel
police
Stop.
cars.
The Blytheville Police Department requested assistance from ASP as they approached South Division Street.
Yeah, he ended up the ditch.
We've been swallowing their story for years.
There was no escape.
Yeah.
New Recharge by Vimergy. The fatigue fight.
I feel like when when they're longer, you know that there's gonna be 2.
Vimergy, we can save ourselves.
Man, why are we going in circles?
Now where's your head come out of here?
This is for sure a pass. It's like
Halloween has passed.
As we
Please and
approached
thank you.
ANC, I moved in and performed a successful TVI, ending the pursuit. A felony takedown was conducted, taking both the driver and passenger into custody without further incident. The driver, identified as DeMarquez Evans, was transported to the Mississippi County Sheriff's Department by Blytheville officer. The passenger, Kobe DeBose, was transported to Great River Medical Center in Blytheville for minor shoulder pain. The vehicle inventory yielded the discovery of approximately 1 pound of marijuana, 111 oxycodone pills, 30 Adderall pills, 1 handgun, and 1 AR-style rifle.
Oh boy.
On November 9th, 2024, Trooper Gunton, Trooper Williams, and I were conducting a sobriety checkpoint on County Road 69 at the Old County Quarry. A silver SUV came down the hill traveling southbound toward the checkpoint, but stopped in the road approximately 100 yards away. The silver SUV began to back up the hill traveling northbound in the southbound lane. As I began to get into my patrol unit, the SUV turned around at the bottom of the hill crest.
This is almost a year ago. I don't understand why these people think they can get away. And some of these chases, they're doing those T-bones fast.
Yeah.
They're not even waiting. His last name is Liddy. Liddy.
leave Officer Liddy alone. It's been lit.
Trooper Liddy is Liddy.
Oh, he stalled.
Like, I'm sure he's much older.
Dude,
like he's I'm sure like he's an older. What are you waving at the? Is he waving at the officer?
Yeah. Ditch spot.
Wait, he left again?
Speeds during this time reached over 70 miles per hour as we traveled northbound on State Highway 5 past the soccer complex. The driver, again, was hanging out the window, driving very erratically and crossing the center line with oncoming traffic.
Oh, he was losing control. What is he doing? Why is he sticking his hand out the window? Oh no, and it's raining?
As a result of the suspect's reckless driving, the oncoming traffic was forced to drive on the shoulder of their lane to avoid collision with the silver SUV.
Which is hella dangerous.
I just don't understand why he's making hand gestures out of the window. Oh, that looked like a good one.
No. Dude.
The suspect began to climb out of the driver's side window.
I swear this ain't Grand Theft Auto.
Trooper Williams exited his patrol unit and held the suspect at gunpoint when the suspect began to attempt to get back into the driver's seat. Trooper Williams and I removed the suspect from the vehicle. The suspect was intentionally grounded by Trooper Williams and I. The suspect was still fighting and would not submit to arrest, continually attempting to keep his arms under his body. Located in the passenger floorboard was a large glass jar containing marijuana, 2 edible gummies, and a rubber containing of THC wax.
All things that are legal, depending on where you are.
Conducted a traffic stop on a 2015 Chevy Traverse for speeding 75 miles per hour in a 60 mile per hour zone. The driver, Jimmy Foster, was the only occupant. Foster stated he was not speeding and he had his cruise control set at 67 miles per hour. A registration check showed that the paper tags were fictitious and the registration expired on 04/2024. Mr. Foster showed he had a suspended driver's license and warrants.
Don't do it, officer. Don't do it. They're gonna pull off on you.
Hold it down. Thank you, sir. I'm Trooper Van Short State Police, stopping for your speed, and those tags are messed up. What's wrong with the tags? You got what? Get your ID on you? Come here. All right, step back here with me. Step back here with me. Come here. Come back here. Talk to me back here. Get out of the car. Get out of the car and we'll talk to you. You're going to get out of the car and talk to me back here, all right? Get out of the car. No, you don't. When I tell you to get out of the car, you have to get out of the car. Get out of the car. I'm telling you to get out of the car. Yes, sir. Get out of the car. Yes, sir.
Yep, there it is.
Trooper attempted to have Mr. Foster exit the vehicle to detain him for his warrant. Mr. Foster refused to exit and fled from the traffic stop.
1037. Northbound on Rocket, taking him up to one stop. Killed.
Traffic is heavy.
Northbound on Rocket, the wrong way to traffic. Going up to Maryland, speeding 80 miles an hour. Got light traffic now.
Oh, he's driving on the wrong side of the road.
The pursuit traveled northbound on Brockington, approaching Keel Avenue. As the pursuit crossed Keel Avenue, Mr. Foster began driving northbound in the southbound lanes of Brockington, passing several other vehicles before turning west onto Maryland Avenue. Immediately after turning onto Maryland Avenue, Mr. Foster began traveling south through an empty grass field headed back towards Brockington.
I need backup.
Sorry, I missed that.
Almost hit him.
Medium traffic, come back up to Keel. Speed 69 miles an hour. Going eastbound on Keel. Eastbound on Keel.
It's like, why can't we just take our punishment?
It's more fun.
We know we're wrong. Just take your licking and keep it ticking.
Right. think this is more fun or some craziness. Yeah, through the gas station.
But like, this just makes everything worse. Whatever you got in your car, this chase and everything that happens between the start of the chase and the end of the chase is just making your shit worse.
Yeah.
You are not gonna escape. Especially if you're doing it in your own fucking car.
Want more money for your car crash case? Call William Mattar, 444-4444.
At that point,
Oh, shit.
Mr. Foster began traveling through residential yards, damaging chain link fences and a power pole while fleeing from law enforcement. Troopers followed behind Mr. Foster through the residences and fences. Mr. Foster exited the vehicle and began to flee on foot as the vehicle crashed into a tree in the backyard of 14 Shoshone Drive. Sherwood PD and troopers began pursuing after Mr. Foster on foot as he continued to run through backyards. Sherwood Officer Kuehler and I were able to catch up to Mr. Foster in the backyard of 26 Shoshone Drive. Officer Kuehler attempted to tase Mr. Foster, but showed no effect on Mr. Foster. Officers and troopers attempted to place Mr. Foster's hand behind his back when he continued to resist and tense up. Mr. Foster was then charged with fleeing in a vehicle, fleeing on foot, resisting arrest, reckless driving, speeding between 1 to 15 miles an hour over, driving on a suspended driver's license, and no insurance.
And all the other warrants that he had, right?
2024 at 12:57 p.m., I was sitting stationary just off U.S. Highway 79 in Stevens when I observed a silver Chevy Blazer pass in front of me and turn right onto State Highway 57. I could see that the driver was not wearing a seatbelt. I pulled up behind him and the vehicle and attempted to initiate a traffic stop.
So you ensured a police chase because you did not have on a seatbelt. This is the first time I've heard an officer listening to music.
Upon seeing my patrol vehicle with emergency lights activated, the driver, identified as Carlos Brown, made a left turn onto Cannon Street and began to flee at a high rate of speed. Suspect then turned right onto Shirt Street before turning left onto Green Street, disregarding the stop sign.
You can go faster. Look, if anything, this is a what not to do video. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, you almost caught him that time.
I'll fucking shoot you! Get on the fucking ground! Hands behind your back right now. Yes, sir.
Mr. Brown then turned left back onto Cannon Street. As Mr. Brown approached the intersection of Cannon Street and Cornelian Street, he attempted to turn left at an unsafe speed, causing him to exit the roadway. Mr. Brown re-entered the road, and I maneuvered alongside his vehicle to attempt a TBI. As I made contact with the suspect vehicle, Mr. Brown applied his brakes and pulled into the front yard of the residence on Cornelian Street. This caused my patrol vehicle to sideswipe along the left side of Mr. Brown's vehicle. He was taken into custody without further incident. The total length of the pursuit was estimated to be about 2 miles. Mr. Brown was
Here's someone coming out and being nosy.
Which is a felony, reckless driving in the first degree, no seatbelt, no liability insurance, and failure to register his vehicle.
Get in the car. Get in the car.
I'm not trying to be funny.
Straight in. I'm so sorry.
I gotta pause for a second. I get it. There's something going on your lawn, right? But why are you coming outside and doing the whole peekabooing, like looking around to see where what's going on? How about you just stand at your front door, wait for the cops to finish doing what they're doing, and then they will come speak to you about whatever's going on your property, right? There's no need to get involved. The officers don't know if this is where he lives.
Right.
And if the people in the house is going to be a problem.
Yeah.
He already told the man he's going to shoot him for you know, no seatbelt. He ran over no seatbelt. Like, take the ticket.
Let's say that again. He ran for having no seatbelt.
Yeah.
Why?
We're just going to assume, and maybe it'll be confirmed, that there's something in the vehicle, or he has warrants or something that made him scared. I don't know.
Although it said no registration on the vehicle at all.
Yeah, but those are still tickets. Those are not arrestable offenses.
Yeah.
So he basically ran for what reason?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Stupid. But that lady should have stayed her ass at her front door and waited to be addressed.
Huh?
People are so damn nosy.
Back in the house. Give me the wallet. Get back in the house. I'll talk to you.
See? Told her to get her ass back in the house. Look, there's nothing like cruising around and we see another
I was
chase and
patrolling
join
on
it.
Washington Street near the north end of Highway 1 bypass in Forest City when Troop D dispatch advised that the St. Francis County Sheriff's Office was in pursuit of a red Dodge Ram pickup northbound on Washington Street. I traveled south on Washington Street and intercepted the pursuit near McDaniel Avenue. I became the primary unit in the pursuit and observed the suspect driver, later identified as Andre Hunter, was weaving in and out of traffic, disobeying traffic control devices, and displaying a blatant disregard for his safety and the safety of the public.
So look, they have McDonald's and Subway. There was a Quality Inn. Ooh.
When it was safe to do so, I performed a TVI. The suspect vehicle traveled off the roadway to the east, rolled over, and became disabled in the ditch to the east of Washington Street. I, along with several other officers from the St. Francis County Sheriff's Office and the Forest City Police Department, performed a high-risk felony takedown on the suspect vehicle. Commands were given to Hunter to exit the vehicle, and upon exiting, Hunter was observed drinking a can of Busch beer. Hunter was taken into custody without incident and was transported to the Forest City Medical Center due to complaints of shoulder pain.
I mean,
On August 8th, 2024
your
at
fault.
1 a.m., Benton County Sheriff's Office advised that they were in pursuit of a vehicle westbound on Highway 102. The vehicle was traveling over 100 miles per hour with its flashers on. Bentonville Police Department had attempted to stop the vehicle previously but terminated it. I was on Highway 12 approaching Gentry as it was the end of my shift. Benton County continued westbound on Highway 102, leaving Centerton city limits. I responded to the Decatur area as the pursuit continued westbound.
Disregard control.
I thought I saw a vehicle speed past in a completely opposite direction. Like, did I miss something?
I'm up on Fraser Street.
Wellsprint's been fantastic.
I'm kind of
Instead of
confused.
putting things in a savings account, putting some in checking, why not move it to an account that can do it all?
We can still maintain our independent.
Oh my
finances while we
goodness.
want them.
And co-manage the account, and we co-manage our lives.
It has definitely worked out for the better.
Blah, blah, blah.
NSS4, sleeker, faster, smarter. With a trio of
A little bit more than I think he bumped him.
Sydney D Street, we were at 30 miles an hour.
A Decatur police officer spiked a vehicle on Highway 102 near the Crystal Lake Bridge, disabling 3 of the 4 tires. The pursuit continued into Decatur city limits, and after passing the high school, they advised they believed the suspect vehicle was stopped.
Not at the gas station.
As I caught up to the suspect vehicle, they continued to swerve across both lanes of traffic. I attempted a TBI on the left side of the vehicle, but was unsuccessful.
Still going.
Maybe you need to get gas.
I don't understand why when they try to do the T-bone, that there's not usually a second vehicle there to sort of be a standby for when shit goes wrong, so that they don't get away. Why is this big ass Jeep not able to turn the car?
Never mind, still going.
As big as that vehicle is, why is it every time that he hits the car, it's not spinning?
I said it's too low to the ground. The vehicle's too big. It's missing him.
It's funny watching him trying to move the wheel and going nowhere.
Yeah, he's screwed now.
And now the car is smoking. Oh shit, is the car on fire?
Somebody parked directly in front of it.
Oh.
She's fully blocked in. She's still burning her tires off. It's gonna be a female. On fire, one car on fire.
Wait, what car is on fire?
The suspect attempted to drive off and spun her tires at a high rate of speed. My bumper was caught on the rear bumper of her vehicle, making her unable to continue forward. She continued to spin her tires at a high rate of speed, causing heavy smoke and coal, and as she began to slow her tires, a deputy approached her vehicle and busted out the driver's side window. I assisted the deputy with arresting the driver of the vehicle.
Okay, so that wasn't fire.
Felony fleeing, reckless driving, driving with a suspended license, speeding, refusal to submit to arrest, driving left of center, driving in center turn lane, and has a $50,000 bond. On August 20th, 2024, I received information from an Alabama
It's freaking me out.
Patrol trooper that a gold Chevrolet Malibu was actively fleeing from them toward Florida. I radioed my dispatch and began traveling toward the
Chevy
state
Malibu.
line. Once I reached the 6-mile marker, I was advised that the Alabama troopers were instructed to cancel the pursuit. I then observed the suspect vehicle traveling eastbound on Interstate 10. weaving in and out of traffic with no law enforcement vehicles behind it. I began attempting to overtake the suspect vehicle.
We're almost there. I got Trump, Lieutenant, told him to cut off.
I was able to overtake the vehicle at the 7-mile marker and observe the suspect vehicle. With my license sirens activated on my fully marked K9 patrol vehicle, the suspect vehicle began actively fleeing and accelerated rapidly. Speeds reached in excess of 120 miles per hour in a 70 mile per hour zone.
Them Chevys, they pick up real good.
Yeah, they do. Real good.
I had a 2005 Chevy Malibu back, well, it was 2006 when I had it, so it was still kind of new. I love that car.
The suspect driver continued driving with willful and wanton disregard for the safety of the motoring public and law enforcement.
Oh my God. That's a good thing about GPS now too. Well, your GPS will tell you if there's shit going on in the area.
The vehicle was traveling at approximately 115 miles an hour near the 11-mile marker, and traffic was clear.
You're not gonna survive this.
At this time, I conducted a pit using the front left of my push bumper to make contact with the right rear of the suspect vehicle. This caused the suspect vehicle to travel across all lanes of traffic and collide with a guardrail on the south shoulder of the roadway. The suspect vehicle came to a stop. I made a U-turn and boxed the suspect vehicle in. I provided cover for Sergeant Kelly as he extracted the driver from the vehicle. A history check revealed the suspect has never possessed a...
Huh? It was supposed to kill me.
Oh, you're a dumbass. It's not going to. You're just going to jail for a long time.
It's okay.
Did he say never have a driver's license?
Yeah.
On July 16th, 2024,
She wanted them to kill her.
6 p.m. I was traveling
What
east
the
on
hell?
Wisconsin Road, just west of Medical Park Lane. A black Harley-Davidson motorcycle was traveling eastbound on Wisconsin Road in front of me. The motorcycle passed another vehicle in a no-passing zone marked with double solid yellow lines. At this point, I activated the license sirens on my agency-issued Florida Highway Patrol vehicle.
Oh, these people, man.
The driver indicated that he was going to pull over on Wisconsin Road, just east of Medical Park Lane, but instead, the motorcycle continued and accelerated, initiating a pursuit.
That's not even a theft. Those bikes are not as fast.
The motorcycle traveled at a high rate of speed in a reckless manner, showing wanton disregard for other drivers on the roadway as it continued east on Wisconsin Road. The motorcycle approached the intersection of US Highway 41 and Wisconsin Road, where the light was red. I attempted to position my vehicle in front of the motorcycle to stop it from proceeding. But the driver maneuvered around me and continued north on US 41, where he made a right-hand turn onto Cortez Boulevard.
I mean, how far does that taser gun go? Could just tase him.
It's not lawful.
Yeah.
They have to be really careful with motorcycles because they're held liable if they hit the road.
Does he not have a helmet on? Can't tell.
He does. I think.
No, it looks like he has a hat on.
The motorcycle then approached Thistlebrook Lane on State Road 50, where the driver slowed down and made a U-turn. At this point, I positioned my vehicle next to the motorcycle and gave the driver commands to stop.
Oh my god.
The driver began to slow down and stated to me, "I'm done," but then suddenly accelerated westbound on State Road 50.
This shit just don't make no sense. You're running from the
Then
police,
assumed
but
the
you're
lead in the
still
pursuit and
signaling.
attempted to box the motorcycle in, again on East Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard, near the intersection with Ellington Avenue. The driver
Did
was
you see
arrested
that?
for fleeing to a elude with lights and sirens activated at a high rate of speed, reckless driving, and
That's
driving
funny.
with a suspended or revoked license. This is the third subsequent violation. On August 18, 2024, at approximately 3:13 p.m., I received a call from Arkansas State Police Troop J Dispatch.
Arkansas
that
got a lot of
have called about a reckless
high-speed
driver that was
chases.
driving speeds over 100 miles per hour and weaving in and out of traffic on Interstate 40.
It's a little bit nuts.
Upon approaching the 51-mile marker, I observed a silver Lexus passenger car at a high rate of speed eastbound on Interstate 40. I activated my front opposite direction radar and clocked the vehicle in at 116 miles per hour in a 75 mile per hour zone. I activated my emergency lights and siren and pursued the reckless driver.
Speeds are 100.
I'll call him, just check out over there. Cars, we're approaching at 64, eastbound, speed.
He just tried to We're still
Upon approaching the 67 eastbound exit ramp, I observed the reckless driver aggressively swerve to the right toward the 67 exit ramp and then swerve to the left. Then the driver lost control of his vehicle, entering the grassy median. The vehicle then overturned approximately 15 times before impacting the cable barriers in the median and crossing the westbound lanes. In the end, it came to a final rest upside down on the north side of Interstate 40.
Oh, shit.
I entered the median and exited my patrol unit and ran toward the scene of the crash. I observed the vehicle upside down in a ditch.
You found it? You got it? We got it.
Trooper Fales and Officer Haynes arrived on scene and attempted to locate the driver. I located the driver, later identified as Kendall Joette, approximately 30 yards east of the upside-down vehicle. I attempted to talk with Joette, but he was unresponsive. First responders and EMS arrived on scene and called for a helicopter to transport Joette. I was notified that DTF Commander Chad Henson was pursuing a fleeing vehicle northbound on Interstate 55. I responded to the area and intercepted the pursuit as it traveled north of the Caraway Road overpass. I took over as the primary officer in the pursuit at that time. The suspect continued to flee northbound on I-55 at speeds over 100 miles per hour.
Chad, let me take over for you. 1305 primary. We're about Harrisburg Road, speed 1.
36 is secondary. I'll take calls. Passing under the Harrisburg exit, 110. Light traffic.
10-4 Harrisburg exit.
The suspect was driving recklessly, passing another motorist on the shoulder. The suspect exited the interstate at the Southwest Drive exit. I was able to close the distance between myself and the suspect as we traveled down the exit ramp.
On Alexander, stand by for direction. TVI, Southwest Alexander, TVI. On Alexander, stand by for direction. TVI, Southwest Alexander, TVI.
The suspect turned right onto Alexander Drive and continued to flee toward the intersection at Southwest Drive. At that time, I performed a TVI stop in the pursuit.
Build a website you love with Wix.
At least some of them just, you know, they give up.
The suspect was given verbal orders to exit the vehicle. He ignored commands and was pulled from the vehicle and taken into custody. After the suspect was in custody, I was informed that the suspect had thrown items from the vehicle before my involvement in the pursuit and that some bags of marijuana had been recovered. The suspect was transported to the Craighead County Detention Center by another trooper to await a bond hearing. On June 20th, 2024, I, Trooper Elvis Nolasco, spotted a white Mercedes four-door with dark window tint traveling north on State Road 91 on the Florida Turnpike at approximately the 145-mile marker in the outside lane.
I thought...
Pull over to the right.
I ran the vehicle's tag and registered owner and found that the registered owner had a suspended license and a ceased tag order. I activated my license sirens at approximately the 147-mile marker and the vehicle changed lanes to the outside lane.
2-1 Echo. Kilo Sierra Mike on a white Mercedes four-door. Hitting the shoulder at the northbound at the 149, passing traffic.
I instructed the driver to pull over to the right over my PA system, and the driver then began to accelerate. I informed my dispatch that the vehicle was failing to stop. At that time, the vehicle began to drive recklessly on the outside shoulder, weaving in and out of traffic.
Currently passing me 150 and a half. Traffic is moderate speed, 98 miles per hour.
I can't even see what car they're chasing. And this cop car is squeaking.
Passing on the right shoulder, passing 151 and a half. Speed 114 miles per hour. Traffic is light.
The driver exited off the 152-mile marker exit and began to head east on State Road 70. At this time, Sergeant Jeffrey Pollack joined the pursuit as vehicle number 2 and took over radio operations. The vehicle continued to drive recklessly through intersections and got onto I-95 traveling south.
Clear, clear, clear. Green light, green light, green light.
Out of the way.
The driver cut across all lanes of traffic to the left and attempted to make an illegal U-turn across the center grassy median, which caused him to collide with a dark-colored SUV. At this time, I attempted to conduct a pit maneuver on the vehicle.
And he still drove off.
But the driver corrected the vehicle and began to travel north on I-95.
Where was this at again?
I didn't catch where it was. Sorry.
I wouldn't be doing that shit on the I-95.
The vehicle began to spin and seemed to correct itself and looked like it was about to continue fleeing. At this time, I made intentional contact with the vehicle to disable it and stop the pursuit. During this time, my vehicle lost traction, causing me to collide with several signs on the exit ramp.
I guess that's the risk that you take by using your vehicle.
Informed the passenger to not move and show me his hands. Once the occupants were in custody, I conducted a search incident to arrest the vehicle and found a black zippered bag that contained a white powdery substance that I believed to be cocaine, 12 circular blue pills, 4 triangular pink pills, 17.8 grams of marijuana, and several pieces of drug paraphernalia. The driver was charged with reckless driving with damage to property, fleeing and eluding with damage to property, leaving the scene of a crash with damage to property, possession of cocaine, possession of marijuana, and many more. I, Trooper Ziegler, observed Sergeant J. Diaz attempted to conduct a traffic stop on a white Mercedes-Benz SUV with a Florida temporary tag.
He's going on turnpike. He's running.
Now, why would you do that?
Not the Mercedes.
10 minutes
Not the Mercedes.
which did not match any vehicle. All police vehicles were fully marked. The vehicles had their overhead blue lights on, clearly identifying them as law enforcement officers.
Such a beautiful car is about to become junkyard trash.
The vehicle fled the traffic stop recklessly, leading Sergeant Diaz, Trooper Wademan, and me to pursuit. During the pursuit, the suspect drove at speeds over 100 miles per hour, sideswiped another vehicle, drove on the shoulder, and ran multiple red lights, endangering the lives and property of the motoring public.
It should be a crime to damage such a beautiful car. How did they not catch this car yet?
Because they suck. Hey, some officers suck.
Like, I ain't even seen the cop catch up to this vehicle. Like, they are maintaining distance.
Idiot. Got stuck.
Wow. I mean, sirens mean nothing. Okay, well, somebody finally caught up with the vehicle. I was getting a little worried there for a minute.
They'll get him.
I, Trooper Ziegler, took over as the primary pursuing unit. I observed the vehicle traveling at over 100 miles per hour in the 45 mile per hour zone and called out on the radio. The vehicle failed to negotiate a curve, crashed into two vehicles, and traveled off the roadway.
No, poor Mercedes.
I called out the crash and drew my state-issued service weapon on the crashed vehicle. The windows were too dark to see inside. I gave verbal commands, and the driver, identified as Jonathan Nicola, complied. In the driver's door pocket, I observed a digital scale and numerous small baggies consistent with drug sales. Nicola was secured in handcuffs and stated that there was a gun in the vehicle. He was detained in the back of my patrol unit until emergency medical personnel could treat him for possible injuries. Trooper Wademan arrived and had his canine inspect Nicola's vehicle, which gave a positive alert for narcotics. The vehicle was confirmed stolen from Lee County on July 2nd, 2021. The temp tags were fake. On Friday, March 1st, 2024, I, Trooper Ramsey, was traveling eastbound on U.S. Highway 412.
Oh, he just wanted to ride in style.
Van Road around 8:20 p.m. As I approached the store, I observed a small passenger car that appeared to be a Ford Fusion driving through the parking lot with a blinker on, but no lights. The vehicle accelerated at a high speed and then stopped in the middle of the parking lot twice. Then accelerated onto West Van Zandt at a high rate of speed, still with no lights on.
I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen any copycats yet, like seen any like videos we've already seen before.
Oh no.
Recline with the highest
There's
quality
so
standards
many.
from the footrest up. Lazy
Well, these are supposed
so
to be.
Need a sec? At Ollie, we get it. That's why we made new vitamin-infused body washes. Science.
As I came around a corner at the top of a hill, the vehicle had lost control and had run off both sides of the road.
And crashed into a
The
tree.
vehicle was back off the left side, where it went through someone's front yard, struck their driveway culvert, and then crossed the road and struck a large tree before coming to a final rest. During the arrest, I could smell a strong odor of intoxicants. I then went and checked on the female later identified as Miss Melissa Hitson, who stated she felt she could walk. While getting the female out, Mr. Thomas was yelling that he stole his sister's car. Now, at a safe distance from the fire, I read Mr. Thomas's Miranda warning, in which he was willing to talk. He stated he had drunk a shot and a beer, but his mother was more drunk. He also stated he had just been released from prison in November.
Oh God.
Oh man.
I was traveling on Interstate 430 north near.
You're going back home.
I observed a black BMW passenger car traveling ahead of me at a faster speed than the surrounding traffic. I initiated my front antenna and observed an initial speed of 88, but the vehicle had increased speed to 91.
So wait, if everybody's going 90 miles, it's okay?
He wasn't sure the speed.
Well, he said that the car was going faster than the cars around it. So I'm saying, if all the cars are going the same speed, if everybody's going 90 miles an hour, it's okay?
I guess. I don't know. See you later.
As I approached the rear of the vehicle fled the stop, turning east onto Control Road. I pursued the vehicle through several city streets as the vehicle reached speeds of 100 miles per hour.
100 miles an hour on city streets. Oh, hell no.
This is why I think officers should travel in twos. Because if one gets out the car and checks and they pull off, you can leave your partner there and let another car pick them up, you know?
Right.
Oh, that was a bit of a hill.
Straight through. We're gonna be on Valley Club speeds 40.
As the vehicle was negotiating a right curve on Valley Club Circle, I attempted to position myself to conduct a TBI.
There are speed bumps for a reason.
But the subject braked to avoid it.
That must mean this person's a pro.
While catching up to the vehicle, he continued to brake check me, causing me to ram the rear of his vehicle. The pursuit turned south onto Wendy Lane, approaching Henson Road.
Oh,
I
look
knew
at
Henson
him
was a
run!
high-traffic area, which would be dangerous to the motoring public. I decided to execute a TBI on Wendy Lane at Henson Road. The driver was seen grabbing a black backpack from the vehicle and began to flee west on Henson Road. The subject jumped a privacy fence into the residency of 577 Valley Club Circle. I circled around to the front of the residence to search the backyard when the homeowner yelled at me that the individual had entered his home. The homeowner and his family pointed to the subject who was laying down in the hallway.
On Thursday, July 4th, 2024, at approximately 9:05 a.m., I, Trooper Daniel R. Parker, was traveling south on Interstate 40 East near the 132 mile marker. Troop A Communications broadcasted over the radio advising that Conway Police Department was currently in pursuit of a red Ford Mustang on Interstate 40 East at the 132 mile marker, and that they were requesting our assistance.
I guess the 4th of July didn't go as planned.
The Mustang was traveling in the center lane at approximately 70 miles per hour in the center lane and displayed the following Arkansas license plate on the rear bumper.
Oh, it's the good model too.
At 9:06 a.m., I approached the Mustang on its passenger side and contacted its rear quarter panel with my front driver's side bumper to perform a TBI. The contact caused the Mustang to rotate clockwise across the roadway and into the 135 mile marker entrance ramp lanes from Mayflower, where it was disabled. I positioned my car in front of the Mustang and performed a felony takedown. The suspect, Joshua Bennett, complied with all my commands to exit his vehicle and was taken into custody without further incident.
What's with the 80s music?
A North Little Rock police officer attempted a traffic stop for failing to stop at a stop sign, and the registered owner was known to have a warrant. Of course, after turning on the special signals, the Hyundai driver started to try to drive away.
Boo.
Almost immediately, the speed of the chase crossed the 120 mile per hour limit.
Taking the 141.
He caught up.
Passing 6th Street southbound.
up on Broadway. We're going eastbound on Broadway. Turn it into the Shell station.
ASP Trooper Glover assisted in the pursuit, which entered an active work zone.
Oh no. Shit.
It's like, nice try, buddy.
Failed TVI.
That wasn't a good spot to do it anyway.
TVI.
At least I think it's not a bad idea that they break,
shiny,
you know,
really big
because
watch.
it lessens
Classic
the impact
power move.
for
Due
them
to
to
the
get,
reckless nature of the suspect,
hurt,
Trooper
but-
Glover performed a TVI maneuver ending the chase. Driver Nathan Burton was charged with the following: fleeing, vehicle or conveyance, exceeding speed limit, driving on a suspended license, signals for turning, stopping, or decreasing speed and speeding more than 15 miles an hour over, and reckless driving. Burton was released on a $500 bond and has pled not guilty to all the charges.
How are you not guilty?
Are you pregnant or anything?
Yeah, I am. My thing is, what's his alternate reality?
Are you 100% sure?
This video evidence hello.
West Memphis, Arkansas, on Saturday, July 20th, 2024, at approximately 11:36 p.m., Arkansas State Police pursued a black 2021 Ford Mustang that witnesses reported driving recklessly and nearly causing collisions. The pursuit
Arkansas
occurred as the vehicle
again.
disregarded the motoring public, passing through the Broadway Boulevard and Martin Luther King Drive intersection at West Memphis at speeds over 100 miles per hour.
Now, just for context, the Mustang can hold 100 miles an hour for a very long time. That's nothing to that either.
Well, the last Mustang they caught pretty quickly.
Yeah, but this guy's black, so it's hard to see. And he's pretty far ahead of him.
Troopers continued to pursue the vehicle on Interstate 55 South Service Road. The suspect vehicle turned north and traveled onto the North Service Road as it continued to attempt to flee. As the suspect vehicle approached the intersection of I-55 North Service Road at MLK, which has both very heavy vehicle and pedestrian traffic, troopers performed a successful TVI to end the pursuit. Both occupants exited the vehicle and fled on foot into a grassy field. Troopers, assisted by the West Memphis Police Department, secured the area and located the two individuals. Inside the vehicle, troopers found a loaded black Taurus handgun, multiple vehicle key fobs, a vehicle key programming device, and illegal marijuana. The suspect vehicle and the seized handgun had been reported as stolen. On July 8, 2024, at approximately 4:50 p.m., I, Trooper A. Cass, visually observed a silver Land Rover SUV traveling in excess of the posted speed limit. I confirmed via moving radar the vehicle was traveling 72 miles per hour in a 50 mile per hour construction zone with workers present on I-30 East at mile marker 139. Once behind the vehicle, I activated my lights and sirens to conduct the traffic stop.
Actually, the Popo's kind of close. Like, he's starting at the T-bone. T-bone.
They drove out in the TVI heading wrong way.
TVI was attempted on Highway 107 exit ramp and was unsuccessful.
That was pretty quick,
drove
though.
out of the TVI and went the wrong way back down the exit ramp, re-entering I-30 East, traveling west into oncoming traffic.
Oh. Oh. Oh,
That helped him out.
A second TVI was attempted and successful. Suspect
Was it
attempted to
though?
drive out of the TVI again, causing him to hit another vehicle traveling eastbound in lane 4 as they were swerved toward the left shoulder. I used my unit to pin the car between both
That
cars.
wasn't
as the
a
suspect
safe time to
continued
do it
attempt to drive
though.
away. He
Not
was
with
ordered out of
oncoming
the vehicle
traffic.
and taken into custody without further incident. In the vehicle, I located multiple open containers and a cup with ice that contained liquid that had an odor of alcohol.
Yeah, he got in trouble for that. He got in trouble for that one, I'm sure.
On July 9th, 2024, at approximately 9:50 a.m., I, Trooper Joshua Landreth, observed a gray Ford Escape displaying Arkansas license plate traveling southbound on Interstate 555. The license plate expired on 04/24. I conducted a traffic stop on the vehicle at mile marker 39. I contacted the operator, who identified himself as Drayon Crabtree. At the same time, I observed a small child in a car seat in the vehicle's rear seat. I could not get a driver's license returned on the name given. During the encounter, the operator drove away from the stop location.
Oh my God.
With a baby in the car.
Oh, this might be a kidnapping.
This might not be good.
Cause why would you put a child, your child, in danger? But it's a good thing that the officer
I
knows that
pursued the
there's
vehicle.
a child
Within
in
a short
that
time
car.
of the pursuit beginning, Trooper Brian Merrill joined as a secondary unit. The suspect, later identified as Timothy Peyton Crabtree, fled southbound on Interstate 555 at a speed exceeding 100 miles per hour. Crabtree took the Highway 463 exit, then traveled southbound on Highway 463 through the towns of Bay and Truman.
They probably can't do the T-bone,
No.
Taking the Bay exit.
knowing that there's a kid in the car.
Not with a baby on board.
Well, it's good that they know though.
I'll take it from there.
Yeah.
How they gonna stop the vehicle? I don't know.
Don't wait for the driver to make an error.
Over 63 towards Bay.
What's traffic?
I'd say medium. He's passing the turn lane, about 80. Yeah, we're getting back on the interstate southbound.
Southbound on 555.
That truck almost turned into me.
I'll see if I can get spikes for us out.
Oh, they're just spikes. And it's raining. I feel like when there's weather conditions, it just makes it even more like unsafe.
Vehicle's starting to smoke some.
That might be the rain.
That could be.
If they're hitting like wet road, it could be splashing, spraying it.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be coming up to the four-way in Earl.
Crabtree then traveled eastbound on Highway 42 into Crittenden County. Crittenden County deputies were able to set up and deploy spike sticks on Highway 42 just south of Interstate 55. Crabtree drove over the spike strips, causing 3 of the vehicle's tires to go flat.
Spikes up here, spikes up here. Pretty sure he hit him. Spikes up here, spikes up here. Pretty sure he hit him.
Popo, why did you crash?
To avoid the spike strips, Trooper Merrill lost control of his vehicle, causing him to travel off the highway into a large ditch. His vehicle rolled several times before coming to a stop. Due to injuries sustained in the crash, Trooper Merrill was transported to St. Bernard's by ambulance. Crabtree continued to travel on Highway 42, approximately half-mile east of Interstate 55, where he came to a stop. then fled from the vehicle on foot, leaving a 4-year-old unattended in the vehicle. Crabtree fled into a thick ditch line to the north of the highway. Poinsett County Deputy Wes Gibson assisted me in locating Crabtree in the ditch with his canine partner. Crabtree's careless actions put the public's lives in substantial danger of death or serious physical injury. Crabtree also created a significant risk of death or serious physical injury to the 4-year-old child in the vehicle at the time of this incident.
Oh, so maybe it was his kid.
Gift Anti-Ordinary with Virgin Gifts.
Why are we going in circles?
You still can't use
Now,
certain
where'd your
things
head
with
come out
child
of
on
here?
board.
This is for sure a pass.
Yeah, but the hope was that they wouldn't do that with their own child.
Trooper DeAndre
Not that they should do it with any child, but
Highway 67 and Highway
you would
51
think they
to
would
assist the Prescott Police
not want to
Department
put
and Nevada
their
County
child in
Sheriff's
danger.
Department.
Right.
The units pursued a white
Or they
Ford
think
pickup
they'll
truck
get
with no
away with it
license.
because they have
They
a kid.
advised he just committed a robbery and refused to stop. The units requested for me to take primary. I took primary in the pursuit with my lights and sirens activated and advised Hope Dispatch.
He passed me the other popo.
Began to drive extremely recklessly, driving into the wrong traffic lane with an excessive speed of 100 miles per hour.
Oh, we hit him.
Just brake check. Still 67 speed, about 7. No traffic.
Oh! Oh, I thought he flipped.
While fleeing, I positioned my vehicle to perform a TVI. I performed a TVI by placing my front left bumper to the right rear bumper of the suspect vehicle. This action caused the vehicle to rotate clockwise. After the rotation of the vehicle, the operator was able to gain control of the vehicle and continued to flee eastbound on Highway 67 with excessive speeds of 110 miles per hour.
I thought that trooper lost his vehicle, but
I thought he flipped.
I thought so too.
He's ran off over here in the ditch. 67 coming up on Cayley Road. About 30. No traffic. Gonna do a private job.
Yeah, this is super blurry.
Well, in the wooded area back here.
After a few miles of pursuing the white Ford Ranger, the vehicle left the roadway on the south shoulder and continued to flee in the ditch. The vehicle drove down a private driveway and continued through the wooded area. The vehicle came to a rest in the wooded area. I approached the vehicle on foot. While given verbal commands, I observed the vehicle was stuck and spinning its tires in an attempt to free the vehicle. Ryan Jin refused to listen to my commands. He continued to spin the vehicle tires, attempting to get the vehicle unstuck. Mr. Jin continued to refuse to get out of the vehicle. A Clark County deputy and I approached the driver's side of the vehicle.
Look, this proves it. It doesn't matter your gender and it doesn't matter your race.
Nope. They're gonna catch you. Bad boys, bad boys.
It all started when police received a report of a possibly drunk driver of a Ford Crown Victoria. After some time, a police officer located the suspect and began to observe.
That vehicle
After
tagged?
turning on the lights, the suspect began running away.
Why does everybody gotta run?
Like, officer, are you feeling the wind in your hair?
Miles later, the suspect pulled into a dead end on his own.
Really?
Hands! Drop your f***ing hands! Put your hands out the window! Don't you move! Guess what you going to jail for? Felony, fleeing, and DWI.
The suspect is charged with fleeing, felony, substantial danger of death, possession of controlled substance, open container containing alcohol in a motor vehicle, careless and prohibited driving, driving on a suspended license, fictitious tags, and no seatbelt. On
That's a
January
lot.
22nd, 2024, I, Trooper David Ramos, was traveling west on County Road 229. I observed a black Infiniti Q60 with the front windshield tinted. I conducted a U-turn and began traveling southbound on County Road 229 to overtake the Infiniti. I entered the private driveway and observed the Infiniti increase speed and round the northwest corner of the building at a high rate of speed.
They're not really well driving anymore because they use so much gas.
I overtook the Infiniti and paced at a speed of 138 miles per hour in a 60 mile per hour zone, weaving around other vehicles.
Me. Oh, hit the ditch. He messed up and hit the ditch on the side of the road, causing himself to spin out.
For your customers,
No.
contact.
Sorry, I
is
can't
not
find. Sometimes I can't find the damn mouse.
Get out of the fucking car right now! Get out! Get out of the car right now!
Where it rotated and came to rest facing east. I immediately positioned my patrol car directly in front of the Infiniti. The driver attempted to reverse and pull forward out of the ditch multiple times, unsuccessfully. I commanded the driver to step out of the vehicle several times, but he did not comply. The driver partially lowered the window and briefly communicated with me. When asked to fully lower the window, the driver said he would, but he never did. He continued to resist and oppose every command given to him.
Hit some shit. It could have hit that vehicle. They're just gonna hit the bike. Okay, so. Hey, Bob, can you be good? Can you talk to the white sedan, see if anything hit their vehicle from this asshole?
And it's 1070 for that vehicle, please. Yeah, sit down, straight down. Bend the knee. There you go. Facing off, that's fine.
Damn, he's a big guy.
David query revealed that Mr. Marsh's driver's license had been revoked on June 30th, 2023.
Holy shit.
And he had 2 prior convictions for driving with a suspended or revoked license.
Is it the angle of the camera, or is he really that big?
He's tall.
Yeah.
And he's driving a small car, too.
I conducted an inventory search of the Infiniti and discovered the following items of note. 1 clear plastic bag containing a white powdery substance in the driver's door,
one clear plastic bag containing a purple powdery substance in the glove box, one Glock 21-45, one round in the chamber, one 30-round extended magazine, and loaded ammunition, and so on.
Dun, dun, dun.
2024, at around 6:31 p.m., an FHP trooper was driving eastbound on State Road 836 when he noticed a white Chevy Trax weaving through traffic at a high rate of speed, reaching 91 miles per hour at times. The trooper pulled the driver over and identified him as Sean Anthony Guerrero Chung.
That's not a good pullover.
An arrest report for Guerrero Chung alleges that the trooper saw him shuffling an unknown item on the rear right floorboard, which later appeared to be a green backpack. When the trooper approached, he could also smell burnt marijuana and saw the driver with a blunt in his left ear that appeared to be smoked.
Are these states that weed is not legal or something?
Arkansas. There's a lot of states that still outlaw marijuana.
Let me see your fucking hand! Let me see your hand! Let me see your hand! Let me see your fucking hand! Step out, bro! Get on the fucking floor! Get on the fucking floor! Get on the floor! I'm scared. Get on the floor! I'm scared, bro! Get on the floor! Get on the floor! I'm Miami, find me another unit.
The trooper yells for Guerrero Chung to put his hands up, and he arrests him. But when the trooper took inventory of the vehicle, he said he noticed that the green backpack was missing. Other officers then located the backpack on the right shoulder west of where the chase came to an end. The backpack was full of drugs.
It look like he's looking too. Ooh, did they find my stash?
What's called? I've gone through it. I've gone through it before. What you through, dog? I told you to pull over. I get you. Yo, listen to me. I've been on probation. I've been beat by police. I done lived in the hood. Come on, you gotta understand me too, bro. You going to jail for no? Look at you. Okay, that's okay. But I need you to understand I was scared, bro.
Guerrero Chung was charged with possession with intent to distribute cocaine, possession of a controlled substance, fleeing and resisting an officer, and unlawful use of communications device. On July 16, 2024, at approximately 11:48 p.m., I, Trooper Asen DeSoyo, was on routine patrol traveling northbound on Interstate 95 when I observed Trooper Frank Flores traveling in the center lane behind a gray BMW sedan with his emergency blue lights and sirens activated, indicating he was attempting to conduct a traffic stop on the BMW sedan. I observed the BMW sedan continue northbound at a visually estimated speed of 85 miles per hour.
Ooh. It's so much, it doesn't seem like it, but it's safer when they're able to do that shit right away and not being in a, this long ass chase.
Yeah, because they haven't hit the high speeds yet.
Out the car! Out the car! Out the car! Out the car! Out the car!
We hit the car because you guys were not stopping. I saw you guys.
We were pulling over. We have to get over here. This is crazy. We dead ass was stopping. We're pulling over.
You were not slowing down. You were going the same speed. I understand that, but if you're gonna slow down, that's okay. Understandable. However, if you're going to do that, just hit your emergency lights, your emergency signal, okay? Your hazards are not on. You're going the same speed. What's that? Again, you showed no signs of stopping. That's why we took the action to stop you ourselves, okay? Correct. We pitched your vehicle, okay? You did not show signs you were stopping. You were going the same speed. I understand I was right there blocking. However, if you are gonna stop, at least put your hazard light. You show no brakes, no nothing. You're just going the same speed. That's a failure to stop.
The front right and rear right passenger doors then opened with two females who were identified by their Florida identification cards as Tamar Pierre and Julissa Pierre to exit the vehicle. The driver of the BMW exited the vehicle through the driver's side door, where Trooper Flores placed handcuffs on him to detain him for our safety. Upon my initial contact with Mr. Whittingham, I observed bloodshot and watery eyes, droopy eyelids, and a strong odor of alcohol. He mumbled and slurred his speech.
You ever seen a dinosaur in the wild?
Ooh.
Peacock brings the thrill of dinosaurs home to the family.
You don't see that every day or ever.
Jurassic World Rebirth, rated PG-13, streaming now only on Peacock.
Grip, stability, precision. That's the essence of driving. Lawfin.
Around 3:20 a.m., August 24th, Cranston Police Patrol officers were dispatched to 66 Crest Drive for a report of a home invasion. The residents reported that two masked men armed with handguns made entry through an unlocked door. The suspects demanded the keys to a 2018 Ferrari Spider convertible parked in the garage and a Corvette. It was clear that the suspects had intimate knowledge about the residents and the vehicles they were seeking. The keys were turned over, and the suspects left in the Ferrari.
It's a Ferrari. Oh, my mind. Oh, my mind hurts.
Grand Theft Auto, right?
Oh, yeah. Those aren't cheap.
The Ferrari's driver led multiple state troopers and local officers on a high-speed pursuit through Rhode Island and Connecticut, but eventually lost sight of the vehicle. On Monday night, Cranston police detectives obtained arrest warrants for Jonathan Costa and Lozen Slezak for breaking and entering with felony intent, using a firearm when committing a crime of violence and conspiracy.
So they got away for the chase, but they didn't get away.
See you later. I like how you looked up.
A helicopter unit was utilized to track the stolen vehicle. The suspects were initially able to evade capture, but they were later tracked to a local residence where the Ferrari was recovered unoccupied and hidden under a tarp.
Oh, so they were going to keep the shit too.
We have eyes on the back porch. It's a screened-in porch. No subjects on the back porch.
10-4, eyes on the back porch. It's screened in and there are subjects on the back porch.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone,
Please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
It's a good thing it wasn't one of those recordings with your phone number.
This is Brian Jackson, Flagler County Sheriff's Office. Give me a call. I need to talk to you. This is Brian Jackson with the Flagler County Sheriff's Office. We are outside your home, and I need to speak with you, or I need to speak with Robert. Please call me back on this number right away. Residence at 9 Royal Palm Lane. This is the Flagler County Sheriff's Office. Come out with your hands empty and showing, and obey all commands when you come out the door. Residents of 9 Royal Palm Lane.
That's embarrassing.
Oh, it's loud as shit, too. Oh, that guy's got a rifle.
Sheriff
That's
surrounded
not a
the
pistol,
residence
that's a
and were
rifle.
able to take Jonathan Costa into custody immediately.
That police officer's not playing games.
You gotta love it though when people run and they go home. Oh, he's caught.
Is that the one that's in there right now?
We're getting the abridged version.
Access to any weapons in there?
All I know is like a beat in his back. That's all I know.
Okay, you don't know anything about any other guns or anything?
To the back of the house or the
This
back
ain't the
of
time to cry.
2 cats.
2 cats?
Okay, what's his intent? How come he didn't come out with it? I don't really know. I was really confused when
He said 2 cats. Are they tigers? Lions?
Lions, tigers,
How was he
bears.
acting? And he was acting like, nervous, and he told me that he was like
Police said this is a difficult case in order to apprehend the suspects because of their reckless disregard and dangerous high speeds over 130 miles per hour to evade capture, putting all law enforcement and the innocent motoring public at risk, along with being armed and dangerous. The Cranston Police also thanks the residents and neighbors for their cooperation and patience in assisting us to bring this to a quick conclusion.
Yeah, neighbors do help out.
Escorted back? I'm not talking to you. I don't care about what happened right now. I'm talking about the safety of my deputies that are going to go into that house right now.
There's nobody in that house and you should be afraid of.
Well, you say that, but I mean,
I was gonna return that car to his other house. That's what I was going to do. I swear to God, on everything I love, I was gonna return that car to that man's other house. I swear to God. I know it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. But you go. Yeah.
Sit down right there for me. Real quick, nothing on you right now.
The chase started about 4:30 p.m. when officers spotted a suspicious vehicle. The driver ignored orders to stop. He later pulled into the Shell gas station at East 260th Street and North Lakeland Boulevard.
Oh shit.
An officer attempted to block the truck, a 2019 Chevy Silverado, from leaving the gas station, but the driver struck the police cruiser with a pickup and sped away.
Radio headed back south from 260 from North Lakeland. It's going to be a silver Chevy Silverado. Have speeds right now at 75. Light traffic. Roads are dry.
They're probably like, if I'm gonna go down, let me just go down swinging.
Still southbound past Knuth. Have speeds at 80.
I mean, you're already running. What's to lose? You already got charges, right?
Coming up on Euclid. Vehicle turned eastbound on Euclid. Traveling east. Have speeds at 45. No traffic. Hey, whoever's behind me, call it.
Eastbound, high rate of speed, passing Magnolia. Traffic light yielding. Cross speeds upwards of 95 miles per hour. Westbound, speeds 95
Traffic is moderate and yielding. Westbound, traffic is moderate and yielding, speeds of 100 miles an hour. To the cross street. Just past 260 exit, approaching 200. If you're going 90 westbound, approaching at 200 exit, standby.
I missed the exit.
Speeds are 100 miles an hour, traffic is moderate yielding, road conditions are dry. Approaching 185, 90 westbound.
Grab that plate.
Speed 7, you take the radio.
Copy. Radio 90 west, still passing 185. I have moderate traffic, road conditions dry. Speed's currently at 110.
Now, 110 is hard to do in this road. They are not built for this. They are not built for speed.
The teen led police on a chase down 260th to Euclid Avenue. The driver fled to Interstate 90, hitting high speeds and weaving through traffic. The youth drove off the highway at East 156th Street.
Hi, my name is Gil.
Really?
My name is Ryder.
Hi, I'm Maggie.
And I'm Chase.
I'm Hallie, and I'm a real student.
The speeds topped 100 miles per hour during the chase.
Roll squad, 156. You hit a pedestrian. John Union Lincoln's 3268. They're bailing on foot. They got guns.
Get off there, get off there.
Get out the way, get out the way.
The driver struck another car on Calcutta Avenue, and he hit a telephone pole before all of the youth bolted from the truck and ran away.
Waterloo and Shalou, they just ran into a garage.
They ran behind. This is Jerry Schmidt. I wanted Gray's arm.
Oh, that cop just like jumped in there with no regard.
Is that 3 more outstanding?
Is that dog just like just standing there?
One of the teens ran into an art gallery. The owner held the youth until officers arrested him.
How do I get out, guys? Right here. Who has the gun? You have both of them? He had 2 of them? One's his. Which one's yours, man? The little 38 yours? All right.
With the gun.
I didn't know airbag. I don't know. I've never seen airbags in the back
See at
seat.
least one in the car. Hey, sir. Sir.
Hey, give me his ID, man.
And talk to
I want to talk to his mama, man. Your mama to raise it up. That's you.
We'll check that out later.
I got your face. You look. Somebody know you on Facebook.
Hey,
I'm stupid with it.
I know. I don't blame you. You have every right, but hold on. Let's not do this right now.
Wait. You went this way?
Why he mad at the popo?
The guy stole his gun.
He's right here. Going that way. He's
The popo?
back to the original place.
Suspect.
Stay up front of the house.
I know, but I'm talking about the guy in the red shirt. What's he upset at the popo for?
I guess.
I didn't do nothing. I did it. On my father, I didn't do nothing.
Wait, he just sitting there chilling with the cops running? I can't. He's just chilling, sitting outside like it's nice.
Surveillance cameras in the back.
That's not. Oh, I wasn't just part of a chase. That wasn't me. I'm just sitting here.
I think this is where they caught that one kid who was barefoot.
He came up in here and he loses. That's why I kind of wanted to go back that way. But we'll see if we can get.
Hey, show me your hand! Show me your hand!
Hey, you gonna get dog bit? 1033, make contact.
That's why you hold the perimeter, by the way.
Here, good job. You would think it though, crazy.
Look, these popo, they on something today in this one.
Some popo don't play around.
Dude, now I really want to get the last one.
Dog?
No, the f***ing dude.
Oh.
Abort.
I still need to know why this red man, the man in red was yelling at the officer.
Dog, that's terrible.
Officer didn't do nothing to you.
Let me see. Hands! 1033, 1033. 1033.
Hands behind your back.
Police arrested 3 16-year-olds and a 15-year-old, all from Euclid. Authorities recovered a Smith & Wesson gun from the stolen truck. The driver, who was 16, is accused of felonious assault of a police officer involved in the ramming of the cruiser and weapons charges. The others face allegations of receiving stolen property, obstruction justice, and weapons charges. The cases are pending in the Cuyahoga County Juvenile Court. On November 30th, 2024, I received information about a 2015 Hyundai Genesis bearing Georgia tags. The registered owner, Lavario Holder, was wanted for family violence battery out of Clayton County. I observed the vehicle traveling southbound on Old Dixie Highway at the entry ramp for I-75 southbound.
That was something.
Traffic putting up. Bad 6, radio 72. 75 south, approaching Jonesboro Road, B Georgia tag, Sierra, Golf, Delta 9578. The registered owner is coming back 83 out of Clayton County.
When they pull over, and you know they're gonna just pull off.
You gotta pass it too.
First chance they get.
Most people don't.
Yeah.
Most people don't. They pull over. They do their thing.
But because of what we're watching, we know it's coming.
Like that.
Oh, and this one had 2 officers.
Go on. Maybe not. He stalled.
Bad 6 radio, hold traffic.
I heard the engine of the vehicle rev up. This indicated that Mr. Holder was possibly going to flee. I quickly entered my vehicle, and at that time, the suspect began to flee. Mr. Holder switched between lanes 1 and 4, as well as the shoulder a total of 44 times throughout the pursuit.
God damn. Who was counting that?
Bad 6 radio, notify GSP. We going coming into lane number 2.
2, a 3, a 4, a 5. What?
Speed's gonna be about 100. We'll be switching over to lane number 2. We'll be passing a Morrow police officer.
Well, maybe his partner's counting while he's driving.
Yeah.
Damn, he broke heavy. No, these people be having, they have balls.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what was she ooh-oohing about?
Split 945, start taking over traffic. Bad 6 radio, we'll be continuing south, 75 toward Henry County. It's going to be in lane number 4 radio. Just swung all the way over to the right. The speed's going to be about 115, medium traffic.
It's kind of nice to see that some of this is kind of so standard. You know, like the things that they say. That's how you kind of know like what's like protocol, so to speak.
It's gonna be heavy traffic, radio coming up to heavy traffic.
You like they shot at the window.
Huh?
You like they shot at the window.
Somebody shot at the window?
Yeah, you see it?
Bad 6, we're gonna be on the right shoulder, still 75 south, approaching, stand by for the exit.
They're messing
Did
with
you?
you now.
My whole thing is, did you really think you was gonna be free? Or get away, I should say.
Right.
So turning this shit into a cat and mouse game ain't gonna get them nowhere. Damn, you doing that in traffic. In traffic. And that's not medium traffic, this is like heavy traffic. I wish some of these cars would stop moving so they can have nowhere to go. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I got you.
Aw, he's so protective of his partner.
Move, y'all, move.
That was sweet though. You gotta give it to him. That was sweet. He's like, I got you.
75 south at the Jonesboro exit. Be heavy traffic. We'll be in lane number 2.
Some people are very good drivers.
I'm impressed at how.
75 south. Right
I mean, I had a care provider that knew his car so well that it was scary close.
I attempted a pit maneuver on Mr. Holder's vehicle at a
Never
roughly
got no
20
wreck
miles
or
per
nothing.
hour. The pit was unsuccessful due to the low speed we were traveling at. We continued to travel southbound on I-75, and as we passed the Stockbridge exit, we entered Henry County.
Still traveling 75 south.
We almost hit that truck.
Still on the right shoulder. Radio notify Henry as well as Lamar County.
All they need to do is have one of these big rigs moved over.
And I'm telling you, that's what I said. I wish some of those cars would have stopped moving because they would have blocked them in.
I would have moved that big ass truck or something.
All
You
them
know, a
cars that they
suspect's
was
on the
moving.
road in the shoulder. Move the truck over into the shoulder.
I'm just
Oh,
saying,
yeah,
with all this heavy traffic, dummy.
Now.
Detain the passenger. Shut up. Put your hand out the window. Don't move. Shut. Put your hands out the window. Put the cuffs. Shut up. Keep your hands out the window. You better keep your damn hands out the window right now. Shut up.
Deputy Butler and I held Mr. Holder and his passenger Philip Williams at gunpoint. Deputy Butler removed Mr. Williams from the vehicle and detained him. Deputy Butler and I conducted an inventory of the vehicle and did not find any illegal items, valuables, or firearms during the inventory. I transported Mr. Holder to the Clayton County Jail and released him into the custody of the jail intake staff. Mr. Holder is facing numerous charges to kidnapping, false imprisonment, fleeing and eluding, amongst several other charges.
Wait, what?
While patrolling in the area of Highway 42 near Forest Parkway, I observed a vehicle traveling at a high rate of speed. I then used my front radar antenna and got an accurate speed of 75 miles per hour in a 45 mile per hour zone. I then conducted a traffic stop and Deputy Brown spoke with the driver.
I'm always amazed at how they Let them do the
For
stop
truck stoppers, we got you at 75.
and then drive off.
45.
I wasn't doing 75.
You were doing 75 and a 45. I'm not gonna argue with you about it. We got a radar. We got you at 75 and a 45. That's why we spun around. Also, you got weed in the car, bro. You gonna tell me that's not weed?
While speaking with the driver, Deputy Brown inquired about a marijuana bag in the passenger seat. The driver, Carlos Mosby, immediately fled away and
Why did he
initiated
just
a
hide
vehicle
it?
pursuit.
All right, but don't okay,
We are fleeing, y'all, for a bag of weed.
Just a bag of weed.
Blackhawk 1 radio. We're gonna be 625 southbound, heading towards Anvil Block. If you didn't copy that tag, it's a New York tag. Lima Charlie Victor 4096 on the Black Ford Edge. It's gonna be occupied time. There's one black male.
Not New York.
We're northbound.
Oh, they love getting us. They love getting us driving down south. People get tickets all the time.
Got traffic charges and drug-related objects and marijuana in the building. Stand by for a bit. You recovered. We're still going to be 675 northbound, coming up on Grant Road.
The driver got onto I-675 northbound and sped up to speeds of 125 miles per hour.
He's brake checking. Wake up. Gonna be continuing 675.
I thought of a family that had a loved one killed due to a driver fleeing. I also realized the dangers it posed to myself by attempting to end the pursuit at speeds over 100 miles per hour. Reminded myself that it was my duty to protect the innocent motorists on the roadway.
Hey! I got him!
Was that vehicle on fire?
No.
It looked like it from the way that they had drove up to it.
Yeah, don't bring that shit to Clayton.
Performed another pit, which was unsuccessful and caused him to crash into a tree. The vehicle then came to an uncontrolled rest in the woodline after bursting into flames.
Oh, it did. It was on fire.
And ran into the woodline. However, he was too slow and was caught by faster deputies. While listening to Mosby's spontaneous uttering, I could tell the odor of the alcohol beverage coming from Mosby's breath.
Just prepare.
That is too funny.
What? Oh, your car?
There's a 69 right there.
Yep.
And there's a beer bottle on the driving floor.
Appreciate it.
No seatbelt on.
Oh, he got a switch.
Oh, buddy got a switch.
He got a switch.
With a switch.
A search of the vehicle was conducted, and I located an open alcoholic beverage and a Glock 19 under the passenger seat. The Glock was modified and has a switch to make it fully automatic.
Oh.
On Wednesday, March 12, 2025, at approximately
You
4:42
bad.
p.m., I observed a red Volkswagen Beetle
That
traveling
means you're
eastbound
charging.
on
No.
Highway 70, traveling at a
No.
high rate of speed.
What happened?
Not
To
the
my front
Beetle.
radar confirmed 64
A
in the 40
Volkswagen
mile per hour
Beetle.
zone. I attempted to catch up to the vehicle, which it made a left turn onto Broad Street.
I mean, the only good thing about that is that it probably can hold curves, like hold turns better. But I can't imagine that shit going that fast.
Too bad we don't have the GPS on this bitch.
I don't know what street I'm on.
Yeah. But this was this year. Arkansas again.
We're pulling into a residence, going through the yard.
Arkansas got some vehicular criminals.
Yeah, he didn't get far.
I mean, in a car like that, wouldn't you have given up too?
Let me see your hands.
You wasn't going nowhere.
Let me see both of your hands.
I conducted a felony takedown before placing the subject under arrest. After searching the vehicle, I located one pill bottle with approximately 8 pills. The subject was placed under arrest and transported to the Prairie County Detention Center.
Sorry. Stupid mouth. Wow, 120 miles an hour.
On Monday,
God
an
damn.
ASP trooper initiated a pursuit on Highway 69 near the Independence and Jackson County line after witnessing a vehicle traveling more than 90 miles per hour. The driver of the vehicle refused to pull over and fled from the trooper, traveling north into Morrisfield, reaching speeds of approximately 130 miles per hour.
16 Central. 8 minute mile. TBF.
116 location.
As the driver approached the University Avenue and Chicot Road intersection, the trooper performed a tactical vehicle intervention to end the pursuit. Suspect was taken into custody after being medically evaluated and transported to the Pulaski County Detention Center.
Oh my god! What the f? I'm so scared I pooped my pants!
You weren't scared. You weren't too scared to try to outrun the police.
Okay.
She was charged with fleeing, reckless driving, possession of a controlled substance, speeding more than 15 miles per hour over, and failure to display proper light for a vehicle. I think the cop was very happy to be taking her to the police station. On November 12, 2024, around 9:48 p.m., I observed a silver Grand Cherokee speeding on Interstate 30 westbound near the 118 mile marker. The vehicle entered the construction zone, a 60 mile per hour zone, traveled over 70 miles per hour. I followed the vehicle for a short distance where it sped up to 80 miles per hour in the 60 mile per hour zone.
You know, if people would just do the speed limit, they would like not run into problems.
30 West 114.
Good luck with that.
South Carolina.
I mean, you would literally be under the radar.
You would think.
845. It's a gray Jeep.
I made contact with the driver and sole occupant, later identified as Bernard Williams III. As I approached the vehicle, Williams rolled the passenger window down a couple of inches. I informed Williams the reason for the stop and asked for his identification. Williams would not roll the window down further and mumbled saying he did not have his license with him and that it was on his phone. Williams pulled a picture of his license up on his phone and held it in his hand in the driver's seat. I could not see any details on the license. Therefore, Williams began mumbling the license number. I struggled hearing the number being read by Williams. I asked Williams for the rental paperwork, and he pulled his phone back in front of him, not speaking, and just began scrolling on his phone.
Step out now.
It's a rental.
Oh.
Oh, right from the truck.
Why does it look like both officers got on the same side of the car?
Because they fucked up.
The pursuit traveled on Interstate 30 westbound from the 114 mile marker to the 109 mile marker with speeds reaching 141 miles per hour.
Sheesh.
Fast.
130. Traffic medium.
There he is.
Let me know if you take 98.
The dual camera thing is confusing.
Top camera is the front camera.
Yeah, yeah. But
I don't know what the other camera is. It's like a sighting.
it's in the front too. It's just, but it's at it. It's like it's on the passenger side. Oh shit. Ugh. Like that gave me like, oh my god, I'm in the car. Like feel right there.
I'm gonna die.
TBI.
As we exited the construction, I conducted a TBI on the vehicle. The suspect vehicle entered the ditch and rolled numerous times, ending the pursuit. Williams was not wearing a seatbelt and exited the vehicle out of the passenger side and began fleeing on foot.
I mean, it is dark enough for you to start running and hope.
Get on the ground! He's running on foot.
Bryant police responded with a canine which attempted to track Williams but was unsuccessful. North Little Rock police responded with a drone that was able to locate a subject limping through the wooded area nearby, but troopers were unsuccessful in locating the subject. The Arkansas State Police helicopter responded to the scene and was also unsuccessful in locating Williams.
We got away.
There were several small plastic bags of marijuana residue located inside the vehicle, along with the
So are we saying that he got away?
and a Ruger pistol. On November 13th, 2024, Williams was taken into custody by Trooper Stevenson at or near JJ's truck stop. Thank you for watching, and have a great
week. It took a minute. It took a week later.
Oh, sorry, we got a commercial. And I probably paused it in the worst possible spot. Alright, so, yeah, that was definitely it for us, right?
And that will do it for me today. Good night. See you tomorrow.